Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in after an incredible 2-0, not 0-2. After an incredible 2-0 start to the season, the Sulphur Springs Wildcats are back this time on the road at Bullard. Ryan, if the Wildcats can get a win here tonight, it'll be the first time since the 2008 and 2009 seasons that the Wildcats have started back-to-back years with a 3-0 record.
Well, that might be a good omen.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Those 2 years were really good.
Those 2 years were really, really good. If y'all been hanging out with us all year, thank you so much. Welcome back. You don't know how much we appreciate and enjoy hanging out with y'all. If this is your first time joining us, though, I'm Tyler Lennon. I'm joined, of course, by my favorite person to spend Friday nights with, a Wildcat legend, former QB1, a national champion, Ryan Humphreys, and, again, my favorite person to Friday nights with. What's going on, buddy?
Tyler, absolute pleasure to be here. Bullard, Texas, Texas high school football. It's a beautiful night, beautiful stadium, very East Texas vibes.
Very much so,
I feel like if you put into ChatGPT, give me a stadium in East Texas. I feel like this is
you see on our screen here. This is a great look.
It's very East Texas, and I'm enjoying it.
I am as well. About 30 minutes away from kickoff, so we've got a ton to get into. But as always, I want to make sure that you know the pregame shows are brought to you by our great friends over at Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs, where they offer a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match your right service with the right tire today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 30 years. Ryan, of course, the Wildcats their game was cut short last week, only get to play one half of football. Our broadcast was 3 hours long for 2 quarters of football, but a ton happened. I mean, you had 41 points, I believe it was 41-12. Obviously, I think we both wish we could have seen the last 2 quarters, but I feel like you have to feel pretty good about what you've seen through the first 6 quarters of this season.
I mean, felt very good about it. I don't know, offensively, through 6 quarters, I don't think you could feel any better. I mean, as far as efficiency goes, I mean, and I know you have this number somewhere, but we're scoring on a very high percentage of our drives. It seems like if we get the ball, that's going to result in some sort of points. And when you pair that with a defense and here's what I'll say about the defense. The defense has played great, and I don't think they've hit their stride yet. I don't think we've seen the best defensive game that we will see this season, and I think tonight we might get that.
By the way, do you want to take a wild shot in the dark on what percentage of the
time
that
we number?
Do on either one of them? What percentage of the drives we score on, and what percentage of the drives our defense?
I'll go 75% on the offensive side.
Okay.
That's my guess.
You are very close. It's 80.
Okay.
And then would you like to guess what percentage of the time we either allow points or we get a stop? I'll let you pick.
To get a stop, I'll go 86%.
It's the exact same. It's 80.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
they
there
get
you
a
go.
stop on 80% of their drives, and they score on 80% of their drives.
That's going to be a lot of wins.
That is going to be a lot of wins.
In fact, it could be far less offense and way more defense.
And you would still be winning.
You would still win a lot of those games.
Agree. Before we move on to players to watch, I do want to ask, are there any areas in particular that you've been either the most impressed with on offense or defense, or I know we'll get into the things we want to see here tonight, but the one thing on defense, I guess, is we have allowed – Greenville did have some success when, as we called it, forward passing.
Yeah, the forward pass. I would say just the inability to run the ball on the Sulphur Springs defense is just – I mean, it's got to be alarming for opposing teams. And I know we'll play better running backs than we've seen thus far, but I would – any number you told me of the amount of rushing yards we've given up this year – I would believe you, because I bet it's shockingly low.
If you told me we were allowing less than a yard per carry, I would believe it.
I mean, seriously, is it?
It might be in the negative.
Is it under 50 yards for the year?
It would have to be.
I would think it would have to be. Well, that's incredible.
Which, and to your point, not only can you not run on the Sulphur Springs Wildcats, but you're almost always trailing. So when you combine the fact that you can't run against them and you have to pass against them, of course you're going to have some success.
Well, one of my Humps keys to victory in the very first week was score first each half. Mm-hmm. Score first each half, and we've done just that. We're 3 for 3 in that category. Didn't get to play a second half in that second game, but to your point, you're always behind if you're the opposing team, and when you're having to really dig down deep into your offensive playbook and you're already playing behind, we can't run the ball, so everything's either 2nd and 10 or 3rd and 10. It just really puts you in a bind.
Ryan, I guess let's go ahead, start looking at tonight's matchup with our players to watch. As always, I'll allow you to go first. Who is your first player to watch here tonight?
So through 2 weeks, the big receiver has been Jamorian Jeffrey, and I expect him to have another great night tonight. If if we're going off of history, he's going to catch a post route for a touchdown.
And
But if I'm Bullard, I'm coming into the week thinking, okay, we're not going to let that happen. That's not going to be the passing attack that we allow tonight. And so I think that really opens up a window of opportunity for Jackson Virgil, and I think that this is going to be his coming out party of hell, welcome to Friday nights, and I've really liked what I've seen out of him thus far.
Yes.
And I think tonight I'll go ahead and put in the call. I do think we see our first Jackson Virgil touchdown.
Yeah, so Jackson Virgil has had 2 catches in each of the first 2 games, and I believe in the scrimmages as well. He caught a touchdown in the first scrimmage.
Yes.
So that's, he's getting – that's consistency. He's getting regular looks, and he is someone who's done a really good job of creating separation, especially on the sideline. He had a really good sideline catch last week. I think you're going to continue to see stuff like that, and I agree with you. I think tonight could be a big coming-out party for Jackson.
Yeah, and good separation for a big guy. I mean, he's long, he's tall. That's usually your contested catch type receiver,
right.
But he is creating space. He runs a really good, just a simple 5-yard stop, and that's a quarterback's best friend because if you can sell that 5-yard stop, you're going to get a go.
Yeah,
and that's what I predict to happen tonight. Jackson Virgil is going to have a big one.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I like the prediction of a touchdown. I'm not going to predict it because then it won't happen. But
hey, you did have an interception prediction last week.
That's true.
That was nice.
And I do want to do a little bit of housekeeping on that. I had said that was Creed's first career interception. It wasn't. He had one in the playoff game last season.
Now, I don't think he's ever had an interception on Creed Wisenhunt bobblehead night.
No, that was the first one on Creed Wisenhunt bobblehead night.
And so that was a lot of fun.
Offensively, for me, I'm going to go with Dobson Martin. He's been really good. He was a player that immediately from that first scrimmage, I mean, we've just been super, super high on, and I think he's delivered. Through the first 2 weeks of this season, he has 99 yards, 1 touchdown, and that's only on 12 attempts.
Wow.
So 8.3 per. I think we're going to see a lot of Dobson Martin here tonight. I think this is an opportunity for him to take that even – it's hard to do much better than 8.3 yards per carry, but again, only 12 carries through the first 2 weeks. So I think you might see him have that number or more tonight.
Oh, I think that's a great bet. No Jackson Hare tonight. Going to rest him this week and kind of get ready for the upcoming stronger schedule. And so yeah, I mean you're going to get a full dose of Dobson Martin tonight, no question.
Yeah, and like I said, it was 99 yards on the 12 carries. I will make my quote unquote poll, it's not a bold, but prediction for the night, I think we see 100 or more yards from Dobson Martin tonight.
I think that is about as least lofty of a thing as you could predict tonight because I'll guarantee we get 100 from Dobson Martin tonight.
Ryan, defensively, where are you going?
It's a crime that this hasn't been one of our players to watch yet, and I think it's more because we expect it every week from this guy. But Grayson Hardy, I mean, he's kind of the heartbeat of this defense. He's got 2 turnovers on special teams, which for me I think is huge. I love that a starter, a big-time guy, is busting his tail to make a play on special teams. I think that says a lot about him. I think it says a lot about our culture. And tonight, if we had another turnover on special teams, with Grayson Hardy, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, last season in the game against Bullard, he led the team in tackles, which was the case, I believe, every single week. But it was 16 tackles and a pass deflection, and I think we're going to see more of that tonight. I don't know how much you'll see Bullard even try to pass the ball. Again, it might be like a Greenville thing where they get behind and they might have to.
No forward passes.
We'll see about the forward passes. But I do think you're going to see a lot of tackles from him tonight. I think maybe some tackles for loss. I think it'll be a big game for him. I say that, so this might sound like I'm contradicting myself a little bit. My player to watch, I'm going to go with James Johnson. But the reason why, again, I don't know how involved or how much he'll get to do in the pass game, but he had a really big tackle for loss last week, and that's something that James has been really good at throughout his career. I think you're going to see a lot of disruption from James here tonight. Yeah,
you've heard me talk about it. I love his athleticism. He's definitely a spark plug on this defense. I talk about how impressed I was watching him get after it in basketball, and I think that's translated to the football field really well, and so that's definitely a guy in the secondary that I love to watch.
Ryan, we still got plenty to get into, including everyone's favorite segment of the pregame show every single week, but first, let's go to break. Let's hear from all of our advertisers and partners that make all this possible, and then we will be back with Hump's Keys to Victory right after that.
Car problems always show up at the worst time.
What am I going to do?
Oh, looks like we caught it just on time. We'll have you fixed up and on the road in no time. All set. Have fun on the trip.
Thank you. You too.
Me too.
Hello world, hear the song that we're singing.
Reliable tires, reliable service, wherever life takes you.
Hey y'all, I'm Kinley.
And I'm Jake, and we're the owners of Landers Creek right here in the heart of Sulphur Springs.
Located at 218B Main Street in our beautiful downtown, you can find me behind the counter helping you find the perfect gift, outfit, or just catching up.
And when I'm not at the fire station, I'm working on our new gun counter or out in the pasture. But this place hits home.
We only offer the best brands like Burlebo, Extra Tough, Game Guard, and Beck sunglasses, and so much more.
We're so thankful for this community, so stop by at 218B Main Street or shop online anytime at shoplanderscreek.com.
Man, you're looking rough.
We feel rough. Can you take us to Discount Wheel and Tire already?
Okay, let's go.
Even your tires know where to go. Discount Wheel and Tire. For service you can count on.
Ryan, it's a packed house here tonight. This place is electric. You've got sports on the big screen, the best salad bar in town. I mean, what more can you ask for? Truly, the best place to spend a Friday night. Ryan, what you got?
Tyler, it's important to start fast, and I don't think there's any better way to start than rolls and cinnamon butter. Tyler, number 2, I got 2 words: shrimp bombs. We got to go 1-0. And by 1-0, I mean you got to order the ribeye sandwich.
Quarter Grub House, making championship plays with each plate.
And delivering wins, one bite at a time.
Car problems always show up at the worst time.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, looks like we caught it just on time. We'll have you fixed up and on the road in no time. All set. Have fun on the trip.
Thank you, you too.
Me too.
Hello world, hear the song that we're singing. Come on, get happy.
Reliable tires, reliable service, wherever life takes you.
In East Texas, we don't just build concrete. We build the paths your kids ride down, the driveways where first steps turn into first cars. For almost 80 years, Bell Concrete has laid the foundation for homes, families, and futures. Right here at home, Bell Concrete, built to last, built on trust, built for East Texas.
Looking for new furniture without the big price tag? D&B Furniture has everything from living room sets to appliances at prices you'll love. With easy in-house financing, affordable down payments, and flexible terms, you can take it home today and pay over time. We even deliver locally to you, free of charge. D&B Furniture, serving East Texas since 1991. Stop by and browse our showroom or give us a call today, 903-885-7396.
Car problems always show up at the worst time.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, looks like we caught it just on time. We'll have you fixed up and on the road in no time. All set. Have fun on the trip.
Thank you, you too.
Me too.
Hello world, hear the song that we're singing. Come on, get happy.
Reliable tires, reliable service, wherever life takes you.
Man, you're looking rough.
We feel rough. Can you take us to Discount Wheel and Tire already?
Okay, let's go.
Even your tires know where to go. Discount Wheel and Tire. For service you can count on.
And ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for hanging out with us during the Discount Wheel and Tire pregame show. We about halfway. We still got 15 minutes or so. And again, we want to give a big shout out to Bullard for hosting us. And we've got a nice little setup here tonight, right here with the. We're always near the coaches, but we're kind of sharing the film deck with them right now.
I feel like we're on the battlefield tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, we are riding the line of fire.
Yes, as you can see, it's very crowded up here, but we appreciate Bullard for hosting us, and we appreciate the coaches for always sharing their space with us and allowing us to work alongside them. But so Sorry, we're having a moment of silence here in the stadium.
We can gather as a community even for heavy weeks or weeks full of busy schedules. I pray you would bring peace and healing over our country, but we praise you for a country where we can still give you honor and glory for your faithfulness and gather in your name on beautiful nights like this. I pray your hand of protection would be over the players, the cheerleaders, the dancers, and all the fans. And most of all, God, we praise you for the sacrifice that gives us hope every day and new mercies every morning. We love you, and we recognize your presence here tonight with us. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Sorry about that. Had to step out of the way for a quick moment of silence. But now it is time for everyone's. Yeah, there's a ton going on.
That's
up here.
okay. That's okay.
But we've got to just play through the obstacles.
Hey, Friday night, I've said it a million times. It's a roller coaster.
Yep.
There's highs, there's lows. It's all about just about the ride.
We talk about the players having to battle through adversity. We've got to do the same thing.
We have our own versions of adversity. We make it work.
We do, but Ryan,
producer Corey, he's kind of the captain of this ship. So we kind of go as he goes.
Thank you for pushing me out of the way to go like this. I appreciate that. But Ryan, I was trying to tease it and set it up. It's time for everyone's favorite part of the pregame show every single week. Humps Keys to Victory. Ryan, what you got for us this week?
Tyler, you kind of alluded to it earlier tonight in the pregame show. I don't know that we're going to get a huge passing game from Bullard, but my number one Humps Keys to Victory is we've got to defend the skies, protect the skies. And I don't necessarily know that that's going to be tonight, but if there was one thing of our defense that we have had a blemish, it would be through the air. Mesquite Poteet threw a little bit on us. Greenville had a long touchdown on us through the air, the forward pass. I just want to clean that up, feel really good about it going into the tougher part of our schedule. We are going to play a Salina team in a couple weeks. We are going to play a Frisco Panther Creek team. Those two are going to throw it around tremendously just all season. And so I want to feel good about that going forward. So that's the number one keys to victory tonight. Number two, we got to stay the course, Tyler. We've played in 2 blowout games thus far. I won't spoil the spread because I'm sure you'll get to that in a little bit, but we are huge favorites tonight. That doesn't change anything. I think the mission is the same. It's all about going 1-0. It's about feeling good about what we're doing. It's about feeling ready for district, feeling ready for the playoffs. And with that, we need to do the same things that we've been doing. Efficient on offense, dominant on defense.
Yep.
And Tyler, number 3, we got to do what needs to be done, okay? If we're a 51-point favorite tonight, that's what we need to do. We need to come into this with the mentality that, hey, we are better than these guys. We need to take it to them. Good teams. We lose something?
Okay.
Are we still good? Okay.
Very good,
hey,
very good.
Again, hey, you gotta handle the adversity. But yeah, good teams do what they need to do, whether that's against a bad team, a great team, whatever the situation. Sulphur Springs should treat this game like it's the state championship and do what needs to be done.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that we. I think
we're good.
Okay, cool, very good. But I agree, as always. Just still knocking out the Humps Keys to Victory, even through all
It's
the
challenging.
adversity.
It's challenging. No, I'm talking about coming up with Humps Keys to Victory this early in the season when we are playing so well.
Yes.
There's not just a lot of things to work on, and so the mindset will change when we get to district and each week is a 1-0 mentality, really 1-0 mentality. But for right now, I think doing a lot of the same.
Yes.
I think that's the recipe.
I 100% agree. Ryan, while we've got a quick second, let's send it to commercial break one more time, hear from a few of our advertisers, and then we'll be right back for the rest of the Discount Wheel and Tire pregame show.
Car problems always show up at the worst time.
What am I going to do?
Oh, looks like we caught it just on time. We'll have you fixed up and on the road in no time. All set. Have fun on the trip.
Thank you. You too.
Me too.
Hello world, hear the song that we're singing. Come on, get happy.
Reliable tires, reliable service, wherever life takes you.
Man, you're looking rough.
We feel rough. Can you take us to Discount Wheel and Tire already?
Okay, let's go.
Even your tires know where to go. Discount Wheel and Tire. For service you can count on.
Looking for new furniture without the big price tag? D&B Furniture has everything from living room sets to appliances at prices you'll love. With easy in-house financing, affordable down payments, and flexible terms, you can take it home today and pay over time. We even deliver locally to you, free of charge. D&B Furniture, serving East Texas since 1991. Stop by and browse our showroom or give us a call today. 903-885-7396.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost ready to roll. You can see, well, if the get the Humpskys of victory over there. You can see the Bullard players walking through the stands. This is pretty cool. Round.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. Very Clemson, very Clemson vibes. You know, kind of walking through around the stadium, get everybody hyped up. Yeah, I give that a 10. Now I don't know about the tunnel. The tunnel's more of it's probably a really solid, average 5. For me, but I think the walkout is a solid 10.
It's that same one we see, every week over and over again, I feel like. But you can see the players. Well, never mind. I was going to I'll kind of give you a shot of the tunnel you're referring to there. But anyway, Ryan, a few things that we haven't gotten to yet that we do every single week. Our player of the game predictions, our score predictions. We've already got a score prediction in the chat. Anthony and Robin K said 34-21. Ryan, I'll let you do the honors if you want to start. Final score prediction here tonight for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats.
Yeah, I will go 56-7.
Are you really?
Yeah, 56-7.
Bam, will you put in the comments? I'd message. I like to talk with Bam Jackson every Friday, just before the games, and my prediction was, I believe, 56-7.
There you go. Well, Tyler, just full transparency. Tyler and I forced Tyler not to talk to me about the game as bad as he wants to.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
Hey,
there's
Tyler,
even any
we've got to
stats I
save
have.
it.
Any stats I have that I want to share with you, you won't let me. I did
love
share
a
the
candid
one.
reaction.
Yes.
I was like, we got to save it. Let's
And
save
I
it for the Friday banter. But yeah, final score. Ryan's pick is 56-7.
I'm sticking with the same thing, 56-7.
I love it.
I think the one you did let me share, I couldn't help myself. I thought it was really cool. This would be our first 3-0. This would be the first time since 08 and 09 that we've started back-to-back seasons 3-0. And I think you are. Obviously, we're picking 56-7.
I am glad you told me that. I told my brother-in-law, Jocko Spatero, who was on both of those teams, and I was like, that's a pretty cool little nugget right there. That's
and
pretty
like
cool.
You said, those were two of the best years in the history of the program.
Certainly the greatest 2-year stretch in Sulphur Springs. Obviously, the state championship, but even the following year, that team was they had a really long run, 4th round.
Yeah, I like to think we'll see back-to-back seasons. What was it, 3 or 4 rounds last year?
It was three rounds last year.
So I mean, in theory, if you were to go win state this year, this 2-year
stretch
is right there with it.
Yeah.
I will go through some of the other, or real quick before I do that, we can do our player of the games prediction. I know we always give. I know we always give our players to watch, so that is more or less the same thing. I'm actually sticking with the same picks. I had Dobbs and Martin, so I'm going to stick with mine.
In the same wavelength. Once again, I am sticking with my pick. I'll go Jackson Virgil, player of the game.
Oh, we've got another final score prediction of 63-7. I mean, I think that's very doable as well. We had 56-7. That's an extra touchdown. But
Dave Campbell's has this as a 51-point game.
They do.
I don't think we officially said that, but it was last week. It was 53, which I think we were headed to.
I think they would have covered. I do.
I thought beforehand we wouldn't. I didn't think we could score enough points to really do that. But I would have been wrong, and that's a good thing. And I think tonight, I think we're going to pick up right where we left off. And we've got to get the stats. Got to get the stats high because we missed a half of football last week.
That's true.
And so we got to make up for it.
It's funny how many number-wise, both from a point standpoint and stat standpoint, how much you were able to accomplish in 2 quarters of football. But
it felt like a full game. If you
did.
Looked at the box score, you're like, okay, that was a quality 4 quarters, and then you find out it was only a half, and you're like,
and again, if you went back and looked at the length of our broadcast, you would have assumed it was a full game.
Yeah. Hey, we did have a good amount of banter there at the end, trying to carry the broadcast through the lightning delay.
Yeah, that was fun, by the way.
We did our best.
I do want to say
that's really hard. If anyone was wondering, that's not easy to do on a live camera.
But we had fun with it.
We had fun. No, we're good at it. We're pros.
I do want to say I didn't notice until after the fact. Keenan Clayton gave me crap. I had picked Oklahoma in our weekly pick'em.
No, you picked Michigan.
Michigan. Sorry, I'd picked against Oklahoma. And he said, "What's wrong with Tyler?" That was my fault.
Yeah,
that was awful.
Obviously so.
Let's do our weekly predictions real quick. One of the few things we haven't done as we're getting ready for the Wildcats to come out of the
tunnel.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
I forgot the word tunnel. But, yeah, so our games of the week, as you can see, we're keeping up with our score. And, by the way, here come your Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Ryan currently leading the way, though, in our weekly pick. I'd gotten out to a good start. I was up 1-1, but just had an awful week last week, and you went 2-0 last week. I'll let you do the honors. Georgia at Tennessee. What you got?
Tyler, I think this is a fun one. This is where game day's at this week, so definitely going to be a lot of fun fans in Knoxville, but I'm sticking with the Dogs. I think the Dogs have got something to prove. They feel like they, kind of being slept on this year. Maybe they don't have the quarterback that they normally do, but I will take the Dogs in Knoxville.
Man, I wanted to as well, but I think for the sake of parity, for the sake of us having different answers, I'm actually going to go with Tennessee here.
Okay, perfect.
If Tennessee is the real deal, this would be the time to prove it. They're at home early in the season. I'm going to go with Tennessee here.
Tyler, in the NFL game, this pains me more than anything to possibly say.
This is why I went Tennessee, because I knew we were going to do this.
I think this is the year that we finally see some real regression by the Chiefs.
I think so as well.
I think it's the Bills or the Ravens year, so give me the Eagles on the road at Kansas City.
I'm doing the same thing. So you've got Georgia in Philly. I've got Tennessee in Philly.
Perfect.
It's time for the national anthem. Ryan and I are going to step out of the way, and then y'all are stuck with us for the rest of the night.
366.
Insert memory card on this counter, but it's already in there. Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are almost ready to get tonight's game started. Again, Sulphur Springs Wildcats ranked number 8 in the state, and they're looking for the first back-to-back seasons of a 3-0 start since the 2008-2009 seasons. I'm trying to find an easier way to say that. There's not, but you get the idea. Ryan, do you want the ball first tonight, or do you want to start the night on defense?
I feel like it depends on what side of the bed I wake up on. I guess we'll say it's an offensive night. I hope we get the ball first and go score 7.
I like it. I might actually feel the opposite tonight.
Okay.
I think, one, we know how dominant this defense is, but especially because I do think Bullard's going to try to run the ball, especially early, and I don't think they'll have success with it. I think you'd get a pretty quick 3-and-out and then get to go score, but either way.
I just don't know what the mindset is.
We are starting with the ball.
If you're a team that really is focused on running the ball, what are you thinking coming into a week against Sulphur Springs?
Yeah, that's tough. How am I going to get the ball? How am I going to move the ball tonight? And I don't know that very many teams are going to have an answer for that this year.
Well, and the problem is it's one thing if you've got a defensive tackle like Truth Holmes going to North Texas, obviously a big time touted recruit, and that would be a lot to handle in the run game. But it's not just him. It's Trey.
Oh, it's the entire defense.
It's the entire backers. It's Grayson Hardy. It's Blaine Allen. It's Strickland. It's whoever. There's so many ways that this Sulphur Springs defense gets after the opposing offense in the run game that it's just demoralizing.
Ron, real quick before we get started and see our first drive of the night, one more time I want to give a big thank you to our friends at Discount Wheel and Tire for bringing the pregame show to you as always. But also want to give a big shout out to our friend Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. She is your local real estate expert, raised right here in Hopkins County, and a proud mother to 2 boys. She's deeply invested in our community. As a school board member and active participant in the Mother's Culture Club, she's committed to providing honest and hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. Find your dream home together and give her a call today.
Tyler, I definitely would be on full onside kick alert here. This is the perfect week to do it. It's not a district game. We're 51-point dogs. Sulphur Springs is probably going to, they're probably going to run it down our throats anyways.
That's a great point.
I love an onside kick here.
Asking who shall receive, Ryan.
Tail as old as time. That was certainly the play right there. Not a great attempt, but that's what you do in this situation. You hate to spot Sulphur Springs an extra 30 yards, but it felt inevitable in that situation.
Especially with as well as they move the ball, they're probably going to get right back to that spot pretty quickly. So they will start at the 45 before they do. I want to tell you about the Leek Street Church of Christ. They are a church family for your family. Visit them on 1100 Leek Street South on Sunday mornings for Bible class from 9:30 to 10:15, or for their Sunday morning service from 10:30 to 11:30. You can also visit them on Sunday evenings from 5 to 6 p.m. and on Wednesday evenings from 6:30 to 7:30. Please visit their website, leekstreet.church, for more information. First play from scrimmage is a give to Dobson Martin. He's brought down after a gain of just 1 or 2.
Again, want to throw out that you're not going to get Jackson Hare tonight, and so it's going to be a heavy dose of Dobson Martin, Keyshawn John. Deuce Timmons is going to have a lot of design QB runs, and I think that's just fine. I mean, you go through the course of the season, you got to have other guys that are doing things. Football is a marathon, not a sprint, and so it's going to be. It's going to be good to see how the Sulphur Springs offense responds tonight.
Yeah, I think so. Like we said, only 12 carries from Dobson Martin so far this year. I like to think we'll see that many from him alone tonight.
We've got 2 in 2 plays, so I think 12. I think the number 12 is in danger.
Yep, and we're going to get our first third down attempt of the night. So far, the Wildcats completing 75% of their third down attempts with an average yards of 7.2.
And that's huge. I mean, as we get to district, as we get to a little bit better competition, the third down battle is definitely a stat that decides a lot of close ball games.
3rd and 5 from the 50. Deuce, keep it himself. He's got the first down. Up to about the 38.
Quick 3-step drop here. We've seen this play a couple of times this year, and I think every time we've ran it, we've had great success with it. Bullard did a good job of at least getting a hand on Deuce's jersey because, if he gets too much space, he's just a lot to handle in the open field. I mean, we saw it last week. We saw it the week before. Just, if he gets loose, it is a problem.
So now 1st and 10 from the 39. We'll play action out to Quinn Harris. Quinn not going down on the first tackle or the second one. Saying he stepped out back here, so it'll be 2nd and about 3.
Definitely love to see that, Tyler. Last week I had the lucky, we'll call it, prediction of I'd made a comment that Quinn hadn't had a catch, and then he immediately catches a 20-yard touchdown. But I like getting the big man involved early, kind of get those pads loose, get a little confidence going. Because I think a guy like that with his size and his speed, he gets 3 or 4 catches. That might turn into 10 catches.
Yeah, I wanted to mention when you were saying no Jackson tonight, but you're going to see more, of Dobson, Keyshawn, Deuce Vernon himself. I was going to say that might allow for us to see more targets, more catches from Quinn tonight. 2nd is short to give to Dobson Martin, and he's got the first down and then some, already up to the Bell Concrete red zone.
He's very similar to Jackson in the sense that their center of gravity, their balance is just great balance. I mean, and just, he's able to stay at full speed even through his cuts, even when guys are hitting him. And that's definitely that's a great skill to have as a running back.
100%. By the way, Wildcats hitting on an 80% mark when they're in the red zone so far this year. Play action out to Quinn Harris again. Quinn Harris still going, and he'll be knocked out at about the 2.
Great job there, Jamorian, getting involved in the blocking game again. I think I've made that comment 3 weeks in a row now. And again, that's what championship teams do. Their best players block. Block equals rock. And right there out in front blocking for the big man. Tyler, this kind of goes back to that where, you know, your heart's beating fast, you're jumping up and down, you're looking at Coach Faircloth and praying that you get the number here because this one's going to be 7.
It is. And it's Deuce Timmons. Deuce, career touchdown number 30 already. And the Wildcats just 2.5 minutes into this one.
And Tyler, it's just tough to watch as a defense. I mean, Sulphur Springs didn't throw the ball, but more than 5 yards in the air. So it was on the ground, no pass over 5 yards, and every single play was a positive play. Very easy, very quick, no risk. I mean, that's just tough. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Wildcats 7.
Sulphur Springs. I'm Natalie White, and this is my niece Hannah. My husband and Hannah's dad founded Roper & White right here in our hometown because we love this community.
And because we are big fans of Sulphur Springs Wildcats.
We are investing in our athletes by joining the SS All Sports Booster Club, and you can too. When you become a Booster Club member or shop the store inside the Prim, you are not only investing in our current athletes, but our future ones too. From all of us at Roper & White,
go Wildcats!
Two and a half minutes into this one, and the Wildcats already on the board 7-0. Ryan, update this every week, but this is now the 22nd time in the Coach Faircloth era that the Wildcats have scored first, and they're 20-1 so far in those instances.
Tyler, the rare pre-snap penalty on kickoff. It's going to be a delay a game on Sulphur Springs.
Yeah, it's not every day. When was the last time we even saw it? Have we?
I'm not sure that in the Chats Media era we've seen that. Now, for a team that doesn't kick it deep, for a primarily pooch kick team, it doesn't make a ton of difference. Just kick it 5 yards farther.
Mm-hmm.
I expect that's what we'll do.
What do you?
Corey wants us to boot it.
Oh.
I like the pooch kick. You've got a dominant defense. A pooch kick allows the opportunity to have mishaps.
True.
That ball hits the ground. It's Sulphur Springs. Just like that.
Yep, just like that. Picking it up around the 10. Already in danger. Yep, being brought down at about the 10.
Tyler, if there's one thing that I've got a PhD in, it is special teams.
It is.
I'm a big special teams guy. The pooch kick is just not something that high school teams work on enough from a receiving end. They just, once that ball gets on the ground, all craziness breaks loose in Sulphur Springs. So on a pooch kick, 5 yards back, Bullard's starting with the ball on the 10-yard line.
They'll start, like you said, they'll start this drive on the 10-yard line. Real quick before they do, I want to say that getting braces can feel a little overwhelming, but at Ochoa Coleman Orthodontics, they believe it doesn't have to be. From your very first visit, their goal is to make you feel at home because a great smile starts with a great experience, and they're proud to be the place where that journey feels easy. Visit their website, smilesmadeforlife.com, for more information or to book a consultation. So 9:18 left to go in the first. Starting this drive at the 10. Play action, looking deep. He's got his man. It's complete all the way up past the 50.
I absolutely love it. I think that's a fantastic play call by Bullard. They saw that last week against Greenville. I mean, Greenville probably had 0 yards rushing against us, but probably threw for 150.
I would genuinely bet money it was in the negatives.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, you're exactly right. And so if I'm Bullard, I think that's exactly what you do. You open up. We're going to take it right to Silver Springs. We're going to do it through the air. And for a team that is not a predominantly throwing team, I think that's big time. Huge play right there.
And don't forget, the number 1, I believe, Hump's keys to victory this week was to protect the skies.
Have to be better. Have to be better. We're going to play against teams that throw the ball a lot better than what we've seen this season.
Producer Corey on top of it there. Good job. So now 1st and 10. And again, I mean, I think starting to sound like broken records, but we talked about it last week. If you can do that, especially with the play action pass, you might open up the run game. I know
it's the only way.
Right, I know.
It's the only way.
It's like a chicken or the egg kind of thing, but you talk so much about, establishing the run to open up the pass. It's just inverted in this scenario.
Absolutely no question.
So now it's going to be 2nd and 5 from the 38 with 8:08. No heartbreaks. Hopefully no heartbreaks here tonight.
And another comment I'll make, if anything, you've at least flipped the field at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't go 3 and out. You're not going to punt it to the 50-yard line. You've well past that.
Nice tackle there from Truth Holmes.
So it looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 4. Is it 4 down territory, Tyler?
I would think so.
Yeah.
I think in a game where you're a 51-point underdog and you've already had such an exciting start to the drive, I feel like if I'm Bullard, it is demoralizing to allow a 3 or 4 play, 60-yard drive or however long it was. But I am immediately in territory. I've kind of stopped the momentum.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And also, if you punt, if it were to go in the end zone, we're talking about a gain of, net 10 yards. You might as well go for it on 4th.
Zay Godbolt there on the read option. Grayson Hardy coming in late to help. Zay Godbolt, it's been a really good start to the season for him.
Yeah, if that was a read option, I don't think that was the best read by the quarterback. I feel like the defensive end was definitely in a position. Zay Godbolt was in a position where he could kind of, tackle the guy with the ball or tackle the running back. So really just perfectly played by Zay Godbolt.
Ryan, if they are going to go for it, it's going to be off of a fake. It looks like – okay, never mind. I saw what looked like a personnel switch, but no, they are, which makes sense. It's going to be 4th and 5 from the 38, 6.5 minutes left here in the first. We don't have the down and distance and the time on the scoreboard, so going old school and having to tell it to you.
Got an eligible tight end down here. Wouldn't be surprised if we roll out to the left here.
And the blue barrage, Zay Godbolt and Alex King both. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Tyler here. I love rolling out to trips. Definitely give yourself the most options. In worst case scenario, you take off running, but there's not a lot of room when you've got three white shirts in your face. Blue barrage. That was the unique 65-yard drive that was 5 plays.
Real quick before we see the second drive of the night from the Wildcats, I want to tell you that Revamped Aesthetics, I want to give a big shout out to our friends at Revamped Aesthetics, where cutting-edge technology meets expert skincare to help you achieve your best skin yet. Their advanced laser treatments offer safe, effective, and long-lasting results for hair removal, sun damage correction, and skin resurfacing. Go see them in their new location at 620 Church Street. Starting this drive from the 46. It's a give to Dobbs and Martin. Very patient run there, and a nice gain of 7.
Tyler, a couple of early score updates for you. This one is definitely of interest. You got a district opponent versus a team that we know a little bit. Lake Dallas is up 21-14 over Kaufman early in the first quarter. We've got Brock 7, Aubrey 0 early in the first quarter, and Paris has a 7-0 lead over Van Alstyne.
Okay, very good. That's the 4th career sack from Alex King, by the way. 2nd and 3, play action. Looking deep for Jackson Virgil. He's got him. Jackson Virgil. 53 yards to the crib, Ryan. I mean, you don't miss.
It's the post route has got to be Deuce Timmons' best friend. You got Jamoria down here. He runs a fake out and up. That leaves Jackson Virgil wide open. And for his first varsity touchdown, as predicted, Jackson Virgil, 53 yards.
Literally as predicted. No, he's good.
And Death,
He doesn't
Taxes,
miss.
and Deuce Timmons on the post.
Yep.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. Sulphur Springs 14. Bullard 0.
It's not just about banking. It's about the moments we help make possible. At Alliance Bank, we're proud to stand behind the people and the businesses that make East Texas home. Whether it's starting a business, buying your first house, or supporting the next generation, we're here right beside you.
Triple Crown Roofing, your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, we offer competitive prices and free consultations. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, we provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
5:35 left in the first. Wildcats already leading 14-0. Was the first career touchdown catch for Jackson Virgil and career touchdown number 31 for Deuce Timmons. Wildcats 8-0 if Deuce Timmons has 2 or more touchdowns, and 6.5 minutes into this one, he's already got 2 touchdowns.
Corey, we don't happen to have the replay of that, do we? So I think my favorite thing here from Jackson Virgil is that a ball completely thrown out there. He just keeps running through it. He stays full speed. He's not really searching for the ball. He trusts that Deuce is going to get it to him, and just a great job running underneath that.
Real quick before the next drive starts, I want to give a big shout out to our Red Zone partners. That's the good people over at Bell Concrete. And every successful build, it starts with one thing, and that's a strong foundation. For almost 80 years, Bell Concrete has delivered precision, reliability, and craftsmanship across Sulphur Springs and all of Northeast Texas. Residential, commercial, and agriculture, they pour it all with pride, on time, on budget, and built to last. Starting this drive from the 30 with 5:35 left in the first. And he's met right at the line, I believe.
I believe that's going to be Truth's 3rd tackle of the night already. That's just unfair, Tyler.
Yeah.
That's just unfair. We got a little bit of a size advantage in the middle.
A little bit, yeah. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 30 now with exactly 5 minutes left here in the first.
Another score update for you. Tyler Sanger is up 12-7 over Community.
Okay. So now it'll be a empty set. Already under pressure again. Letting that one fly deep. James Johnson!
He dropped it.
Ah,
Dang
I got too excited. That's my fault, James. I thought
that would have been as good of a that would have been as good of a start as we've ever had on the players to watch.
We were solid last week.
Just boom, boom, boom. Great play nonetheless.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, the quarterback got an arm.
Yeah, I don't know where that came
That
from.
one
I mean,
fly.
rolling out to the left, just kind of flung it out there. Great job getting away from the pursuit of Alex King. I thought we were going to have another sack.
Yeah, I thought we were as well. Alex King off to a great start. So now 3rd and 10. Dropping back to pass. Ooh, TJ Bolden.
Unfortunately for Bullard, TJ Bolden got an A in English class this semester because he read that one like a book. That one had no chance.
Very good.
You know, if I'm a linebacker, I'm on the 2nd level, and I see the entire offensive line just let our entire defensive line get through, that's got to send alerts. And I wish I had Telestrator or not, because I would have circled how quickly we shed that block, but that is just a massive, massive hit.
So now forcing a punt. Gain of 0 on that drive for Bullard.
Not a great snap. Is able to get it off, though.
Yeah, did a very good job to get that punt off.
I would say all things considered, good punt.
So the Wildcats getting ready for their third drive of the night. Before they do, I want to tell you about the dedicated team at Amethyst Healthcare. They offered skilled nursing and therapy services to ensure the well-being of their patients. Visit them at amethysthc.com to learn more about how they can support you and your loved ones. Amethyst Healthcare, first-class care in the comfort of your own home. Give them a call at 903-231-0402 for more information.
Tyler, this is normally the part of the broadcast where we make a comment about how quickly it's gone, but there's still 4 minutes left in this first quarter, and Bullard they're fearful that they're going to blink and it's going to be 21-0.
Yeah, very well.
Quickly.
Very well could be. Starting this drive from the 45, 4:20 left in the first. Keyshawn John with his first carry of the night, and it's good for a first down.
I would not be surprised to see Keyshawn John on an outside run. Taking it to the house tonight.
I like that prediction.
Good cut back there.
And if I'm Keyshawn John or one of his family members, I like this prediction because Ryan Humphrey's predictions have always, been solid. But this year particularly,
we're off to a hot start. We're definitely in playoff mode, broadcasting thus far.
We say we just try to get a little bit better each week, and you're making it hard to continue to do that. But from the 44 now, Keyshawn John to the outside and up to the 30.
Keyshawn John got in the end zone last week, correct?
He did.
I think he had a one yard touchdown run.
I believe it was his fifth career touchdown.
Again, obviously I want to see Jackson Hare with 1 million carries. I love watching that kid play. He's one of the best players on this team with the ball in his hands. But I do think the silver lining, to him being out tonight is we do get to, see some action from Keyshawn John, Dobson Martin, get a heavy dose of those guys, and that's huge for the success of this team.
Another give to Keyshawn John and another gain of about 5. And he even last year, had a very high yards per carry, and seeing that
led the team, if I'm not mistaken, on yards per carry.
I think he did. So now 2nd 5, 2:50 left here in the first quarter. Deuce rolling out. Got Quinn again. Quinn Harris up inside the 10. Second time tonight, Wildcats are in the Bell Concrete red zone.
Now that is a scary sight. You've got Quinn Harris completely split out wide, and so those guys out there they don't want to tackle Quinn Harris. That's you leave that to the linebackers and the linemen. You spread him out wide like a receiver, and that's not a fun task for the defense.
Yeah, much like Fredo in the cut. That's a scary sight. Wildcats are now 7 for 8, or 6 of 7, my apologies, in the red zone this season. First and goal from the 10, Jamorian Jeffrey. Incomplete, no flags.
I don't hate the no call there, but if they would have called PI, I wouldn't have disagreed.
I assumed we were going to get it, but like you said,
I don't think there was a ton of contact. I just think the lack of trying to play the ball there was pretty obvious. But I'm okay with the no call. I was looking at our roster, Tyler. It looked like Matthew Jeter was in at an H-back position on that last snap.
Oh, was he?
I think he still is.
Correct, yes.
That's definitely something that we haven't seen this year.
Keyshawn John trying to get in there.
Oh, man, that is a phenomenal run by Keyshawn John.
And does. The 6th career rushing touchdown for Keyshawn John.
And the speedster kind of doing his best impression of a power back.
Yeah.
Going to break a tackle early, a little stiff arm action. Oh man, right there, he'd make a guy miss in a phone booth.
Would make him miss in a phone booth.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. Wildcats 21, Bullard 0.
Struggling with night sweats, mood swings, low energy, and everything in between? Being a woman isn't always easy, but it doesn't have to feel this hard. At Graceful Health and Wellness, we offer personalized treatment plans to help balance your hormones and support your overall health. Hi, I'm Jordan Potts, family nurse practitioner and certified through the Menopause Society. Whether you're managing menopause symptoms or just want to feel like yourself again, we're here to help you regain energy, confidence, and control. Let's redefine what it means to thrive through every stage of womanhood. Visit gracefulhealthandwellness.com to start your journey to vibrant health today.
1:54 left in the first. Wildcats already leading 21-0. Real quick, I want to tell you to go see our friends at J. Hodge Chevrolet, where you can find incredible savings on all your favorite Chevys. Their knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. They invite you to go visit them on Wildcat Way to see their dedicated team and see what makes them the most awarded dealership with the most awarded vehicles. Ryan, I always update you when and if the Wildcats score 21 in the Coach Faircloth era, in the Chaz Media era. The Wildcats are 27-6 when they score 21 or more. And here in still the first quarter, they've already scored 21.
Corey, there's your kick it deep request from earlier in the night.
Before we see the third defensive drive of the night, we want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Cody Drug, a local pharmacy with local values. Since 2010, Cody Drug has been more than just a pharmacy. It's a place where customers always come first. Think about friendly service with modern care. Their compounding pharmacy offers personalized solutions, plus services like vaccinations, MedSync for streamlined prescriptions, home delivery, and more. Visit their website, CodyDrugRx.com. Also want to tell you about Fieldhouse Sports. They are your home for custom uniforms and gear. For 40 years, they've helped teams look and play their best with custom apparel, embroidery, and top-quality sports gear. Fast turnarounds, fair prices, and unmatched services. Visit FieldhouseSSTX.com. That is FieldhouseSSTX.com, or stop by today and suit up with the best.
Tyler, a couple of score updates for you. And this one, I think, is definitely interesting. You've got 4A powerhouse Salina playing against 3A powerhouse Gunner. And both defending state champs. That's a fun one. And props to Gunner for scheduling that one. They're actually down 7-6 late in the first. So Salina's up 7-6 over Gunner late in the first. Terrell and Mount Pleasant are tied at 0-0 starting the second quarter. And we see Mount Pleasant next week.
And they're playing, who did you say?
Terrell.
Not much of a game there, so that'll bring up third and long with exactly 1 minute left here in the first quarter.
I won't lie, Tyler. I'm fired up about tonight. It's always a great time watching the Wildcats play some football. But I am especially excited for Mount Pleasant week next week. That's always a fun one. Interstate rivals, got them at the Prim. I think it's officially senior night, and so that'll be fun. But that should be a good one. I think that'll be our first real test. I think Mount Pleasant always tends to give us a pretty good game. Last year was a fun one.
Coming out in the I formation here on 3rd and 5. Play action. He's got enough if he's got the catch. And does. It'll be a first down for Bullard. And they've had success with running this play action here tonight.
I would think that's going to be the last play of the quarter.
Yep, 5 seconds left, and they are going to make their way to the sideline. So at the end of one, the Wildcats lead 21-0.
One man, one list, zero clue where to start. When the weekend project becomes a weekend problem, there's only one place to go. We're more than just nuts and bolts.
Hi, I'm Erin Neal, the the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
Second quarter here from Bullard. Wildcats leading 21-0. It's a 1st and 10 from the 36. We actually have a flag here real quick. That gives me time to do our first D&B Loans in-game recap of the night. So far, Wildcats started with the ball and had a nice drive that ended in a Deuce Timmons touchdown. They then, on defense, were able to force a turnover on downs. Followed that with a huge 47-yard touchdown pass to Jackson Virgil, making it 14-0. After that, Wildcats defense forced a 3 and out. And then we saw a Keyshawn John 10-yard touchdown, making it 21-0. Shout out to the good people over at D&B Loans for bringing us the in-game recaps as always. We're getting a bunch of T-shirts thrown to the fans. We've got some nice arms. I don't know if you saw that. That made it pretty far. It's nothing like the arm that Trinity Jefferson used to have when she was launching T-shirts up here.
I know. I feel like she would almost hit the press box at the brim.
She could get one to us from here. I'm pretty positive. So now, actually still 1st and 10. I don't know exactly what happened, but either way, 1st and 10 from the 36. Handoff on 1st down. Met immediately. See Alex King in there. I see Justin Strickland as well. Justin Strickland having a nice start to the season. I mean, the entire Wildcat defense is, but it's a 2nd and 10. One of the bands is rocking. I believe that's the Wildcat band over there.
I would say decent crowd tonight.
Yeah,
far travel, non-district. Early in the season, I think that's a pretty good away crowd.
Yeah, about to say the away stands look, I mean, pretty packed. What, 80% capacity or more than that even? I mean, it's pretty packed over there. Making a miss. It's a nice gain, but the ball is loose.
I think that is going to be a fumble, Tyler.
It sure looks that way.
I know Alex King was in on the action. I don't know if anyone else was, but that is a big-time play. Quarterback does a great job making the man miss. I believe it's Alex King and Grayson Hardy on the hit.
Is that Lucas Shirley?
Lucas Shirley with the recovery. Yeah, and that ball's certainly out. No replay necessary, but they could call up here and ask if they needed it.
Sulphur Springs has 1st down and 10 from Bullard's 44-yard line.
And just what do you do, Tyler? Even on a successful play, where you make some guys miss, you get a positive-looking play, it still ends up in Sulphur Springs' hands.
Ryan, a little speed option. The pitch out to Dobson Martin, and a big gain.
That's a new one.
That is.
I don't know that we've deployed the speed option.
So we've seen
this year.
We've seen them do that a lot in practice, but yeah, I don't know that we've actually seen it in a game.
Mine on NCAA doesn't look near as this good.
Mine does not either. I'm afraid to even run it.
The key on that is when you get the pitch, when you're the running back, you've got to find the hole and you've got to get north quickly. And Dobson Martin did a great job there.
So now 1st and 10 from the 29. Play action. And it's intercepted. Bullard gets the ball right back. The first interception of Deuce Timmons' career. And Bullard will get the ball right back, getting to start at about the 10-yard line. Before they do, I want to tell you about Josh Boatman. He is your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of his own, he understands the importance of protecting the ones who matter the most. He also understands that no two families need the same coverage, and that's why he will work with you to customize plans to fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, or life insurance, Josh has you covered. give him a call at 903-348-1527 to see how he can find a plan that fits you and your specific needs. Also, if you enjoy the game day posts you see every game day, you can thank the good people over at Clayton Homes in Sulphur Springs, where they're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with them today. From modern floor plans to customizable design features, they're here to answer all of your questions and guide you through every step of the way. Visit them and explore their wide range of manufactured or modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting for you at Clayton Homes in Sulphur Springs, building dreams one home at a time. And met at the line of scrimmage again.
Tackle made by number 24, McCormick.
Yeah, I believe that was the not believe that was the first interception of Deuce Timmons' career.
Well, you're obviously going to have interceptions. It was bound to happen at some point, but yeah, no, that's one that.
Well, Ryan, up until last week, he had never thrown an incomplete pass.
Right, exactly. Well, that's one where if I'm Deuce, if I'm Jamorian, you just go back to the sidelines, you dab each other up, and you say, hey, let's throw a better ball next time. Let's watch it in all the way next time. Go on about your business.
And Ryan, the ball's loose again. Alex King, I believe, knocked it out, and TJ Bolden, the one recovering it.
So that is 3 turnovers in 4 snaps. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Well, that's about where Jamorian would have gotten to had we completed that pass. So I guess no harm done.
That's true. We took a weird route to get there, but we're right back. And the Wildcats will get to begin this drive in the Bell Concrete red zone. It'll be their 3rd attempt tonight, 2 for 2 so far. And again, I believe 7 of 8 on the season now.
Definitely not some massive prediction here, but I do think this is a Dobson-Martin drive.
Okay.
I'll just go ahead and give it to him.
Thought it was only going to take one play.
Go ahead and give it to him again. I don't think it'll take 3.
We'll see how many runs does it take from Dobson-Martin to get into the end zone? 1, 2.
Well, the world may never know.
The world may never know. It's actually going to bring up third and 3, maybe?
Yeah, 3rd and about 3. Looks like the first down to gain is on the 2.
Just the second 3rd down attempt of the night for the Wildcats. And I'm curious to see what the play call is here, Ron. Is it 4 down territory, or do you settle for a field
Just
goal?
depends. I mean, it's 4 down territory if you want it to be.
Yeah. Deuce keeping himself. And like we just said, I guess we'll never know. Touchdown, Deuce Timmons.
Timmons, the ball carrier, takes it in for a Sulphur Springs touchdown.
Touchdown number 32 in his career for Deuce Timmons. And the 25th rushing touchdown of his career.
Right, Wilkinson to attempt the point after.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. Sulphur Springs 28, Bullard 0.
It is more than treatment. It's a partnership in healing. After years in the field, we wanted to create something personal.
East Texas Physical Therapy was built with one mission: to bring hands-on, individualized care to our communities.
From sports injuries to post-op recovery, in the home or water, every patient gets the treatment they need and the care they deserve.
Here, you're not just a number, you're part of our family.
It's care that feels like home because for us, it is.
East Texas Physical Therapy, healing with heart right here at home.
Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, we're more than builders, we're community partners. Since 1997, we've invested in our team to open doors to a better life by delivering quality, energy-smart homes built to last. Backed by our Clayton-built promise of strength, integrity, and accountability. From fully furnished displays to personalized guidance, our dedicated team is with you every step of the way. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. We build homes and we build community.
28-0, the Wildcats lead with still 8:22 left here in the second quarter. So far defensively, it's been turnover on downs, 3 and out, fumble.
That'll play.
That'll play. Before we see the Wildcat defense again, I want to tell you we've already seen a number of them tonight, but if you enjoyed the replays, you can thank not only producer Corey, but you can thank the good people over at East Texas Physical Therapy, where they are a provider of therapy and rehabilitative services in Sulphur Springs. After a visit to East Texas Physical Therapy, each patient will know what it means to have service beyond excellence, and they hope that you'll return to their facility for all your rehab needs. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve. Also want to give a big shout out to Erin Neal. She is the principal agent and owner of Hanby Insurance. At Hanby Insurance, they keep you covered in all your adventures and all your life. Whether it's auto insurance, renter's insurance, or business owner packages, protect what you love most. You can also visit hanbyinsurance.com or give them a call at 972-285-0381 to get a quote today. Hanby Insurance, a trusted name in North Texas since 1940. Play action. Ooh. An incredible pass and an incredible catch. That one up to the 42.
Yeah, great job holding on to that one. And again, sound like a broken record, but
yeah,
the only positive offense we've seen from teams thus far is the forward pass.
I love it every time we say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go for a third Y.A. Tittle reference.
Yeah, well, got to keep
I'll
running.
pick a new one next week.
You better watch who you pick.
Slinging Sammy Ball.
Ooh,
how about
that's
that?
a fun one. Very good.
A little TCU action.
Yeah.
Little Davey O'Brien.
I love it. Play action again. And again, it's specifically the forward.
It's just the forward pass. It must go beyond the line of scrimmage. You know, that was as crazy as they got in the 30s was, hey, we'll throw it sideways.
Yeah.
We'll throw it out there. It's basically just a run because it's behind the line of scrimmage. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I think that's what Paul Wall was rapping about, right? Throwing sideways.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing. He was referencing Otto Graham.
Boys in the days, throwing sideways. I think that's what it was. Second and not 27 that the scoreboard says here, but 2nd and 11. Again, we apologize, no down and distance and no time on the scoreboard here tonight, but we got you covered. 2nd and 11. 6:51 left in the first half. Huge run to the outside, up past the 30. That's going to be the biggest play of the night for Bullard so far.
Yeah, and by far the longest run of the season by an opposing offense. Great job, finding the seam there, cutting it outside. Gio does a good job of recovering.
If you told me that they just picked up as many yards as we'd seen the Wildcat defense allow all year, yeah, I believe it.
I think you are shockingly close on that statement. Maybe.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So now it's up to the 28. 6:25 left here in the first half. Again, thank you to everyone for hanging out with us tonight. Love seeing the chat be very active.
It's kind of gotten to the point when you see a big play like that, you kind of gasp. It's like,
yeah.
I can't believe that we would give up a 30-yard run.
Play action towards the sideline. Run! An incredible catch. Brought down at the 5.
Hello.
We have seen some really incredible catches this season.
Yeah, that might be the third best catch we've seen this year. But that is just a fun play by the quarterback. Rolls out, throws up a prayer. Big man goes up and gets it.
What a catch.
I'd even go as far to say that Comorian has got pretty good coverage there.
Yeah.
I think he did all he needed to do.
If anyone from Bullard is watching, make sure that young man knows that there is footage of that catch. I'm sure he's going to want to go back and watch that. 1st and goal from the 5. Bullard trying to get in the end zone for the first time here tonight. Not going to be able to do it there.
Did not have any room there, but to
Tyler.
Tyler.
That is number 38, Blaine Allen, by the way.
On that note, I do think, no, I do know I would have loved in my playing days to be able to go back and watch like TV coverage and there being, commentators. I think having that sound over it and just gets the real atmosphere. It's better than just, clipping a play from Huddle. So that's definitely something. And Coach Fairclough, he told us that, when they're traveling home from the away games, if you just listen, everybody's watching the Chad's Media broadcast on the way home. So I think that's really neat.
So much so I remember from the Coffin scrimmage, he texted us like, is there not a broadcast?
Yeah.
Big sack there. Alex McCormick, welcome back.
Man, you've had an almost perfect defensive year, and you're telling me that week 3 we get to add Alex McCormick to the mix? I mean, that is you really can't ask for much better than that.
The 3rd sack of his career for Alex McCormick.
Got to find a way to get that ball out. I mean, throw it through the back of the end zone, but you can't, from the 6-yard line, you cannot take an 11-yard sack.
Yeah, and now
you might be out of field goal range.
It was in goal. It's now
and
3rd and goal
so
from the 17.
3rd and goal from 17. We have no idea on the kicking status of Bullard, but that's just not a sack that you can take.
Now he does a great job avoiding any sacks there. Just keeping it himself. Still going all the way up to the 5.
He said, "I'll make up for it. I'll get us right back there."
That was an incredible play.
That was fun. That was fun.
I thought Alex McCormick was going to have another sack, and then I thought Truth Holmes was going to have one, but they made 4th and goal way more manageable than it looked like it was going to be.
Obviously, we're going to go for it here for Bullard. And I think you do the same thing. I think you drop back. I think you have a play. When that inevitably doesn't work quick, I think you let your quarterback run around and see if he can make something happen. He's definitely had a couple of those tonight, and I think that's been the highlight of Bullard's offensive first half.
Now there's just 8 on the play clock, so I think they're going to let it run down and call a timeout. And it'll be first time out of the night for Bullard.
Hi, I'm Josh Boatman, your local trusted insurance agent. As a dad to a senior and a freshman at Sulphur Springs High School, I know how important it is to protect people who matter most. Every family is different, and that's why I would take the time to customize coverage to fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, or life insurance. If you're protecting your home and auto, why not protect yourself for your family?
.301 left here in the first half. It'll be 4th and goal from the 6-yard line. Wildcats looking to keep their shutout going.
I think that's a big deal too. As a defense that's as dominant as ours, I want to pitch shutouts.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, we're not saying this one's over, but it is 28 points at this point. I want to pitch a shutout.
I agree. Pass. And he's brought down immediately by Kamori and Jeffrey, and the shutout continues.
Tyler, I'm a big advocate on those, big-time 3rd down situations, big-time 4th down situations. I do not like throwing in front of the sticks. I just think
I 100% agree.
And okay, if he's wide open, he's running full speed, okay. But here inside the 5-yard line, why are we completing a pass?
Yeah.
Why is our first option in front of the end zone?
I 100% agree with you.
You know what I mean?
That
needs to be the clear-out option, not the first option.
A pet peeve anytime I'm watching football. I agree. So the Wildcats are going to have 2:56. Now they'll need to go 94 yards, but they'll have 2:56 and 3 timeouts, along with the 2-minute warning.
More than enough time.
So along with the 2-minute warning.
Tyler, couple of quick score updates for midway through the second.
Oh, wow. Okay. Keyshawn John, the one starting the drive here.
I'll tell you, we kind of talked about this last week in the lightning delay. I know what Solana is going to bring to the table. I know what Frisco Panther Creek is going to bring to the table. But in a district that was just so dominant top to bottom last year, the Aubreys, the Paris, the Lake Dallas, I don't know what those teams are going to bring this year. I think it's going to be a pretty big step down.
That number 4 spot is a bigger step down this year than we had seen in the past. I think we kind of both predicted Paris to be in that, but I think Paris, Lake Dallas, maybe Aubrey still. I don't know. Second down. Deuce. Quinn Harris has got another one. Whether it's DJ Khaled or Quinn Harris, I don't know, but another one. That's what they're both saying tonight.
I like that play call a lot. To me, it looked like Jackson Virgil was kind of the clear-out guy. You know, we completed a lot of posts over the top. He runs a big, healthy post. You know, the alarms are screaming for Bullard. We got to cover that, got to cover that. Well, slipping out the back gate. Big Quinn Harris up the sideline. Easy completion.
Still 2:09 left here in the first half. Up to the Dirk, 41.
I love a Dirk reference.
Every chance to get. Deuce rolling out. Incomplete. Second and 10, so we'll get one more play before the 2-minute warning. I was going to mention Paris was only a 3-point favorite against Van Alstyne tonight. What was the score on that one, you said?
Van Alstyne is up 14-13.
14-13, gotcha. Aubrey was a 17-point underdog versus Brock, and then Lake Dallas was a 3-point underdog against Kaufman. Have we gotten an update on that one? What was Lake Dallas?
We got an early
Kaufman?
update.
Gotcha.
We'll see if we can get another one.
Which almost halftime.
Quick.
I'm sure we'll get to do some of that during the halftime
of
show.
Course.
By the way, as always, because we're on the road, the Wildcat Band will go first tonight. So Ryan and I will step out of the way. Make sure y'all get to see that. Then we'll be back for our halftime show.
Love a quarterback draw here. Not a draw, but a quarterback run.
He will end up keeping it himself. He's got most of what he needed. They're spotting it right at the 50. So we'll see after the 2-minute warning.
You know, whether it's a designed run or not, anytime you get an empty, you got to have those alerts going off if you're the defense that Deuce Timmons might be taking off.
It's not just about banking. It's about the moments we help make possible. At Alliance Bank, we're proud to stand behind the people and the businesses that make East Texas home. Whether it's starting a business, buying your first house, or supporting the next generation, we're here right beside you.
I swear when I serve, now why me serve this way? I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body, got a bad girl beside me, and I'm friend right behind me, and I'm swag, I'm certain, I'm swag, I'm certain, I'm swag, I'm certain, I'm feeling like this deserving.
Hi, is my prescription ready?
Oh my gosh, yes, I'm so sorry. What was your name?
From Friday Night Lights to everyday life, Cody Drug is here for you.
So 1:55 left to go in the first half. They're calling it 3rd and 1. Deuce rolling out. He's got Quinn Harris again. Quinn got the catch, stepping out of bounds.
Quinn was kind of screaming for the ball there.
So Ryan, on the other side, they had it at the 41, the Dirk. Now at the Jackie Robinson, the 42.
Okay, I love the other sport references.
I only want to do it on numbers at like 42. That is Jackie Robinson.
I agree.
You know?
I agree. I would argue that 41 is Dirk.
Yeah, 100%. So still, what number was White? Number 7, actually. Quinn Harris again. It's the Quinn Harris night. What's funny is I think we've both predicted or had him as our player to watch, and then the one night neither of us pick him is.
I know. I think that's probably 6 catches already.
Yeah, it's 5 or 6 at least, yeah.
A couple of score updates here for you quickly, Tyler. Mount Pleasant 14-8 over Terrell. 2 minutes left in the half. Brock 28-0 over Aubrey. I think that one is about halftime. Sanger, big lead up over Community 35-14, and Lake Dallas is up 28-21 over Kaufman at the half.
So that one is the close game that we
Yes.
thought it might be. Play action. Looking for Jamorian, unable to get it to him.
And I think that's a good look for Lake Dallas because I thought Kaufman was okay. I mean, I didn't think he was anything special, but they certainly had a big time receiver. They had a quarterback that could throw it around a little bit.
Obviously, we haven't gotten to actually watch any of these teams play, but I think just looking at scoreboards and box scores, if Lake Dallas is able to get the win over Kaufman tonight, you and I probably have them as the 4th team in the district.
I think no question.
Yeah.
No question.
So now 3rd and 6 from the 38, 1:38 left in the half. The delay counter. There's a flag back here, but Keyshawn John had a big gain. Unfortunately, that's probably in holding territory.
I do think that's going to be holding. Are going to bring that one back. Obviously, you're going to accept it.
So that would be 3rd and 16-ish, 3rd and 15.
Yeah,
3rd and 16
I think it was right at the line of scrimmage. So
now I will say 1.5. You got 1:30 left, 3 timeouts. I think you're just trying to cut this in half to be able to go for it, or are you punting? We'll see. It depends on obviously what
I think
you do
I think if you get inside the 40. You probably just go ahead and go for it. You throw an incomplete pass here, you probably punt. Now that does bring the question: who will do the punting duties tonight? No Jackson Hare.
Oh, that's an incredible question. Yeah.
I don't know who the backup punter is.
I
would assume it's the kicker.
I actually believe
I don't know.
I think we've seen Deuce handle that in practice.
You could also see an instance where they snap it to him in the quarterback position, and he just kind of does a quick punt.
Gets that one off. Jackson Virgil has the catch and the touchdown.
Wow.
What a play. 52 yards.
And Deuce, he's got a defender in his face. He chunks up a prayer to Jackson Virgil. Jackson Virgil does his best impression of Randy Moss that you will ever see. And honestly, I think the Bullard defender was surprised that he was able to come down with it and had no intentions of having to make a tackle.
Just disgusting.
I'm sorry for the loud reactions
I'm not.
by me and you, but that was big time. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Sulphur Springs 35, Bullard 0.
So y'all really only sell nuts and bolts?
No.
Oh yeah, a lot more nuts and bolts.
And after that, Ryan Humphrey's player to watch here tonight was Jackson Virgil. And at the half, he's got 99 yards on touchdown catches alone.
I don't want to give away any spoilers, but I think one of the players of the game is looking like Jackson Virgil.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind.
I think
quote,
he can
unquote,
probably
spoiling that one.
he can probably sit the rest of the game, and he's got that locked up.
By the way, that makes
What a
him
catch.
3 for 3 on third downs. That was.
And you've seen him do it two ways tonight. He showed a little speed on that first touchdown. There he showed a little bit of size. Total Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, just up over the defender's head, and not only to make the catch, but to finish it in the end zone. There's the deep ball Corey Hankins is asking for.
So there'll be 1:20 left in this half. Real quick, I want to give a big shout out to our scoreboard partners, the good people over at Hooten's Hardware, where they offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square feet of materials in stock, they're sure to have everything you need for any job, from pipe and steel, metal building components, a full lumber yard, welding repair and fabrication, outdoor power equipment, and RV and boat lift supplies. Trust me when I say that at Hooten's Hardware, They're more than just nuts and bolts. Also want to give a big shout out to Graceful Health and Wellness, where they're redefining women's health care with a holistic and personalized approach that prioritizes wellness at every stage of life, from motherhood to menopause and beyond. They specialize in hormone therapy, weight management, inflammation, and gut health, empowering women to take control of their health and feel their best. Visit their website, gracefulhealthandwellness.com, or give them a call at 903-912-6432.
Unbelievable catch, Tyler.
It was. It was.
Play of the year thus far in early in this season? I think it has to be. I can't think of one better than that.
I can't either. I mean,
not yet. Not yet. And I put that in big bold letters because I think we're going to have a lot more big plays.
Yeah, I think so as well. But that's an incredible play.
Tyler, if you're Bullard here, are you just trying to get to the locker room?
Yeah,
on this one,
I
don't.
think so.
I don't think you allow Sulphur Springs to have the opportunity to get the ball back. I don't think you're going to get a timeout here from Sulphur Springs. No.
No, it would not look like it. So you have to run.
I would say
one more play,
quality
or not
gamesmanship.
No, you don't have to. They're perfectly lined up. So I think they probably get to go to the half if you wanted to, but.
It's actually about a half second off. I'm interested to see how they'll handle that.
I think I have an idea of how.
Yeah, I do too. They are going to run a play.
And the ball's loose.
And I don't know who got it. It's going to look like it's going to be Bullard's ball.
Yes.
Alex King has been the magnet tonight. He's been all around the football.
And it looks like that is going to do it for the first half. So at the half, Wildcats are leading 35-0. Again, don't go anywhere. We want to make sure you get to see the Wildcat Band. They'll be going first tonight. And we have a great halftime show that, as always, is brought to you by the team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at CHRISTUS Mother Frances Hospital in Sulphur Springs, where they are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Like I said, don't go anywhere. We have a great halftime show for you. We're going to step out of the way to make sure you get to see the Wildcat Band and the Blue Blazes, and then Ryan and I will be back for the Chris's halftime show.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, CHRISTUS Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to ride, and life to live. CHRISTUS Health. Your health. Your life. Our purpose.
show and showtime, the Sulphur Springs High School proudly presents their award-winning Blue Blazes. The 64th line to strike up the band include Sergeant William Perez, Chelsea Molina, Vanessa Herrera, Maria Miranda, and Cameron Smith. Officers of this historic line are Junior Lieutenant Jaylee Johnson and Abby Noguera. Senior Lieutenant Irma Moreno. Co-Captain Kara Fagan. And leading your Blue Blazes onto the field tonight, your Captain Emma Palacios. The Blazes want to send a special shout out to their Blaze of the Week, Precious Lester. Along with their Spirit Girl of the Week, Kayla Slaughter. And this week's Spotlight teacher, Mrs. Caroline Camille. The Blue Blazes can't thank their sponsors enough for their ongoing support this year. Nation's Lending, Corner Grub House, RGW Hauling, J&D Dozer and Mulching, Nottingham Dodge, Larry and Sherry Finney, the Fuller family, the Palacios family, Highway 19 Construction, the Sign Shop, House of Sabo, Bob Evans, Slaughter's Barbecue, Wyatt's Towing, the Credit Union of Texas, HTO, and Burris Laundry Services. The Blue Blazes are under the direction of alumni member Mrs. Meredith Dial. Now, let's join the Blazes as they rock this stadium with a Palmer team to rock in the USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, here they come. Man, oh man, that Wildcat Band. The band is being led onto the field by drum majors Kenny Gibson, Rafael Flores, Anthony Small, and Charles McDermott. The Wildcat Band would like to recognize this week's section of the week, the trumpets. And this week's band members of the week are Abigail Valena, and Hayden Bowers. Tonight, the Wildcat Band is excited to continue their 2025 season, presenting their UIL competition show, Stained Glass. A musical journey demonstrating the beauty and artistry of these beautiful windows and what they represent. Tonight's solo star, junior, Haven Hardy. Sophomore, Charlie Connecto. Senior, J.C. Barnett. And senior, Kiara Clayton. Thank you to our band booster patron donors, Bergen Pipe and Supply, A&S Air Conditioning, Brian Tolliver Ford Lincoln, City National Bank, Alliance Bank, Grocery Supply Company, Berger Horticulture Products, Catacon, Christus Health, and Credit Union of Texas. We are grateful for your generous support to our students and their success. Now sit back, enjoy the Sulphur Springs Band and Stained Glass. of the band are Spencer Henry, Allison Martinez, Zachary Griffin, Cody Brown, Brittany Robinette, Stevie Proctor, Connor Dawes, and Marshall Owen. This is the voice of the Wildcat band saying, get ready to follow the band as we enter competition season on September 27th in Melissa. And go Wildcats!
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, CHRISTUS Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to ride, and life to live. CHRISTUS Health. Your health. Your life. Our purpose.
We make buying a car actually easy.
Wait, like easy?
Fast approvals, no pressure sales, and transparent pricing.
Transparent pricing? This has to be a trick.
No tricks, and yes, no dealer add-ons.
Like no add-ons?
You heard me. No dealer add-ons.
J. Hodge does not miss!
Getting the treatment you need and the care you deserve has never been easier. At East Texas Physical Therapy, it all starts with a simple phone call. We'll help you schedule your appointment, verify your insurance, and walk you through every step. From the moment you check in to the time our team takes you back for treatment, you'll feel supported, heard, and on the path to healing. And hey, don't forget to grab some popcorn on the way out. East Texas Physical Therapy, your recovery starts here.
Life happens, and sometimes you just need a little extra help. At D&B Loans in Sulphur Springs, we offer personal loans from $100 to $3,400 with monthly payment plans and fast approvals. Need help with taxes? Our experienced team will make sure you file with confidence. D&B Loans, serving East Texas since 1991. Stop by or give us a call today. 220 Gilmer Street. Call 903-885-7396.
In East Texas, we take care of our own, and at Amethyst, that's exactly what we do. We're not just nurses and therapists, we're neighbors, friends, and part of your story. Because home health should feel like home, and nobody knows home like your hometown team.
In every successful build, it starts with one thing: a strong foundation. For almost 80 years, Bell Concrete Incorporated has delivered precision, reliability, and craftsmanship across Sulphur Springs and Northeast Texas. Residential, commercial, agricultural. We pour it all with pride. On time, on budget, built to last.
Want your friends to think that you've discovered a secret filter? Confidence looks good on you.
I really like your puppy. Do you think he would like this?
Getting braces can feel a little overwhelming. But at Ochoa Coleman Orthodontics, we believe it doesn't have to be. From your very first visit, our goal is to make you feel at home. Because a great smile starts with a great experience, and we're proud to be the place where that journey feels easy.
Next Gen Nights happen every Wednesday at the Way at 6:15 p.m. for birth through 12th grade.
Community. I love seeing all the people come together, and I love hearing about people's weeks.
It's just calm singing with everybody, and I just like to do it.
Interacting with all the kids, like just meeting everyone is just great for me.
Really like going to worship and with all my friends.
Coming to worship the Lord, that's the best thing about it.
We believe in life change on every level.
This is Katie. Katie has closed over $50 million in sales across 200 plus transactions, from $8,000 lots to $1 million homes. These are Katie's buyers. This is the home Katie is selling. Katie is committed to serving every client with care, expertise, and results. Katie is your hometown realtor.
At the Way Bible Church, we're all about you experiencing life change. Come and find a place to call home with us right here at TWBC, where we want to be your home team. Come join us for any of our Sunday morning services at 9 o'clock and 10:45 every week, or if you need a small group to belong to, we have that place for you as well. We have a place for every age and every stage of life just for you at the Way Bible Church. Let's have a great and amazing season. Let's go Wildcats.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, CHRISTUS Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to ride, and life to live. CHRISTUS Health. Your health. Your life. Our purpose.
Just a little over 4 minutes left here in the CHRISTUS halftime show. Again, Wildcats leading 35-0. Ryan, how do you feel about the first half?
Pretty good. I mean, I don't know that there was a lot wrong, if anything, with that half. Offensively, I would say outside of the interception, just about perfect. Defensively, I tell you what, defensively we did that really impressed me the most is when we would, give up a big play or two. We certainly did a great job of bending but not breaking. I mean, there were a couple times where Bullard got into a position, to possibly score on us, and obviously, as you can see, we were able to keep the shutout alive.
Yeah, one of them all the way down here at the 6-yard line, I believe they got to. By the way, trying to do some quick housekeeping. Deuce Timmons entered the night with 29 career touchdowns. He now is up to 33. And that was the 6th rushing touchdown for Keyshawn John. And then Jackson Virgil had his first and second career touchdown catches. He's got 99 yards on touchdown catches alone.
What a half for the sophomore.
Yeah, I have a feeling who's going to be one of, if nothing else, one of the Way Bible Church player of the game.
No question.
Here tonight.
No
Very
question.
quickly, also, the Wildcats are, leading at the half, so we've got to update that. In the Chad's Media era, since we've been broadcasting games, this is now the 26th time the Wildcats have led at the half, and they are 23-2 in such instances.
Wow.
Also, I mentioned, I have my fun stats or notes. When Deuce Timmons has 2 or more touchdowns, I think for next year I'm going to change it to 3 or more since he's a quarterback now. But they're 8-0. Well, he's got 2 touchdowns tonight. 20-1 when we score first. We scored first here tonight. And when we score just 21 or more points, 27-6. Also, when we allow 24 or less, a perfect 23-0. Obviously, there's still 2 quarters of football, but I don't know that you're going to allow 24 points tonight.
I would be shocked. I think you're pretty safe making that bet.
While we've got a minute before we return to action, you want to hit us with some more score updates?
Yeah, a couple of district updates. Let's see. It looks like I didn't even see this one earlier, but it looks like last night we had Frisco Panther Creek beat Fort Worth Southwest 63-6. Kaufman has tied it up against Lake Dallas. That one's midway through the third quarter. Brock is up 35-0 over Aubrey at the half. Sanger has jumped out over Community 48-14 at the half. Paris in a battle with Van Alstyne. That one's at the half, 23-21 Paris. And Salina and Gunner, pretty close. Salina 22, Gunner 12, halftime.
Okay. So you said Kaufman tied it up or took the lead against Lake
They tied it
Dallas?
up.
Okay. And
They
how
tied
much?
it up.
You said about midway through the third.
Yep.
Yeah, again, I think if Lake Dallas gets the win in that one, I think we kind of have them in the fourth place of the district. I know we talked about it earlier. This went from – and I think in a lot of ways it probably still is the best or at least one of the best districts in the state of Texas. But like you said, it's those top three. It's Salina, Panther Creek, and us.
I think it's very top-heavy.
And then I think it is a pretty big drop-off after that.
I think it's very top-heavy this year. Last year it was, strong top to bottom. This year,
Last year,
I think,
outside of Community,
yes,
the other six
were playoff teams,
all
playoff caliber teams.
Yeah.
I think this year you've got three juggernauts, and then 4 that are not that. Another score update. Looks like Terrell is up 15-14 over Mount Pleasant. So would have had to have maybe gone for 2 there, but that one's at half. I don't know. I can't get a good beat on what I think Mount Pleasant is. They've lost some close ones. Lost a close one to Lindale. Lost a close one to Crandall.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I fully expect them to give Sulphur Springs the best game that we've seen this year. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
We haven't seen we haven't seen anything
Agreed.
close to a good game.
Agreed.
But I think that Mount Pleasant will give us the best game we've seen.
Yeah, and at the rate we're going at, it doesn't really look like Aubrey will either. So, depending on what happens
I know,
next
and I
week.
hate that.
Depending on what happens next week, you might not really get a super.
And then you get a bye. You
Yeah.
get a bye after the Aubrey. So there's a very decent chance. It's very possible that you will have gone 6 weeks without a competitive game.
Yeah.
Which is not ideal.
So, you're obviously hoping next week is,
I want Sulphur Springs to win. I think Sulphur Springs is going to win. I feel good about that one at home against a rival. But I hope they come out and punch Sulphur Springs in the mouth
100%.
Just to give us a little bit of adversity because, you just don't want to get to – you don't want to get to a Salina team that I'm predicting in that moment will be on a 20-game win streak. That being the first competitive football that you've played. I don't know that's not ideal.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's just me looking way into the future. You and I are allowed to do that. But, hey, all we can do is dominate the teams that we play, and thus far that's exactly what we've done.
Ryan, it's 9:03 here in the 9:03, and we're almost ready to resume action. We are at that point in the season where the scoreboard no longer matters at all during the Chris's halftime show. They just do their own thing, and we just wait until.
Tyler, the Bullard band kind of got the Ohio State vibe going with and I don't know what you call that, but like the leader.
Yeah.
I don't know the drum major. Producer Corey says the term is drum major.
Producer Corey knows much more about this than we do, so I believe him.
I'm not well versed in that category, but I do love a good band.
Something about the uniforms have a very old school vibe.
It's old school. It's very marching band.
Now, Producer Corey, you'll have to tell me, what are these hats called?
Abby, what's the hat?
We've phoned a friend.
Next, we're going to do 50-50.
Ah, yes.
And then
okay, cool. What's the other one?
Oh, what?
The plume is the feather.
The plume.
The plume. Okay.
Okay. You spell that with an E or P-L-U-M-E? Plume?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. There you go. You learn something new every day.
Yeah. Now, well, if I do go get something from the concession stand, will I have to use doubloons or?
You can barter. Use the bartering system.
I like the idea of that. Just going back and forth. I'm not paying $2.50 for those nachos.
I'll give you spices for a Chick-fil-A sandwich. It's the best I can do.
Well, Ryan, any predictions on what you're hoping to see from the second half? I think.
Let's get out of this healthy.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
Yeah.
That's my hope. For all predictive reasons, I think this one is out of reach. I want us to play good defense and I'd love to see a shutout, but I want to, most importantly, I want to get out of this one healthy.
Somebody said submit that to the You Got Mossed show.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was that good. It was the best play we've seen thus far from the Sulphur Springs Wildcats.
Yeah, I don't have any arguments with that at all. That was one of the better catches we've seen since we've been broadcasting games. You got to get. There was a great catch from Skylar last year.
Skylar
Unfortunately, we didn't have video of that one. But
the one of the 2 games that we weren't allowed to broadcast, Skylar Lewis makes an all-timer. But no, I'm excited about my prediction with Jackson Virgil tonight. It felt like he was right on the cusp of breaking out, and I think going forward, I mean, a young guy like that, you have a half of football that's that good. What's your confidence feeling like?
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
100%.
now, okay, I can do this. I'm better than these guys. I'm big, I'm strong, I'm fast. I mean, I can do it. And sometimes you just need to see it. You need to see one go, and then the rest is history.
I really like what we saw from Quinn Harrison the first half. He had, 6 catches probably?
And that's the first time that we've really just fed him the ball. And I think that
I think he only had 1 catch coming into tonight. I think it was the touchdown catch from last week.
No, I think you're probably right. And I feel like with his skill set, his athleticism, his size, he's a guy that demands targets. Feed him the rock.
And right here come the Wildcats, ready for the second half of action again. Thank you so much for hanging out with us during the CHRISTUS halftime show. We appreciate them, as always. We've already mentioned one of the players we think will be in the running for tonight's Way Bible Church Player of the Game. But I want to give a big shout-out to the Way Bible Church. They want to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m., and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. for Next Gen Nights, which are for anyone from birth all the way through 12th grade. The Way also offers young adults on the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays of each month. Also want to tell you about Triple Crown Roofing. They are your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, they offer competitive prices and free consultation. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, they provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
Tyler, I'm sure this second half you and I will get plenty of NFL and college football banter in. But how about that Sunday night game? I mean, that was as good of a game as I've seen in a long time.
That one ended up being even more fun than advertised, I
mean, two quarterbacks just absolutely dueling late in that one, and I was excited to see Josh Allen finish that one with a win. I'm a huge Josh Allen guy.
I obviously had, by the way, Producer Corey, if you don't mind real quick bringing that back up, I had the Ravens in that one. You had the Bills.
Yes.
And I felt really good about my
two good games, though.
Yeah.
The OU Michigan game was a good one. John Mateer.
That was, yeah.
I mean, he's the Heisman frontrunner through 2 weeks. I don't think that's debatable.
To update for anyone that didn't see during the pregame show, Ryan is leading so far. He's 2-2. I'm 1-3. You have Georgia and the Eagles. I have Tennessee and the Eagles.
Yep. Hey, and in the comments, if you want to be active, go ahead and make your predictions. Georgia at Tennessee and Philadelphia at Kansas City. That right there should tell you that I'm actually trying to give my best efforts to this. That I would pick OU
100%,
and Philadelphia
and
in back-to-back weeks. Because if you know me, that I am the king of not doing that.
Yeah, of either of those
of either of those.
Ready for the second half of action. Before we resume, I want to say that here at Chad's Media and Front Porch News, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit their website, alliancebank.com, for all your financial and banking needs. Ready to start this drive from the 25.
Be interested to see how long we keep our starters out there in this one.
Yes, I think hopefully for the remainder of this quarter, and we might even get to the point, we've already seen it once this year, we're kind of a running clock situation in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I would say non-district game, you're probably going to see that.
So far, it's obviously, like you see on your board, a shutout, and Wildcat defense looking to continue that trend. It was a turnover on downs, followed by a 3-and-out in the first quarter. And in the second quarter, it was fumble, turnover on downs, but that one was all the way at the 6-yard line. Oh, we got a "We Ready" chant for y'all. After all the,
I won't joke.
Yeah. After all the washed and old head references I've made tonight, I do appreciate a "We Ready."
Maybe should have started the
It's
Maybe should
right.
have. Yeah.
It's hey, it's 0-0 in the second half. Though.
Well, you know it's not
So
over
that's-
till it's
that's
over.
positive.
Yeah.
That's positive.
It is. It is 0-0 through. I didn't hear what that one was, but passing on second down, and it is complete. The forward pass, man.
I do like this quarterback. I mean,
Yeah.
I think with what he has and what he's up against, I think he's doing a good job.
He's had a lot of success in the play action. They opened the game with a big play action pass.
Just overmatched tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's I don't really necessarily think it's anything that Bullard is doing wrong. I don't know that. I think it's just overmatched.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Size, speed. I think that the defense for Sulphur Springs tonight is just a lot for the Bullard offense.
I agree. I think we're going to see a 3rd and 2 here. And met right at the line of scrimmage by a number
Just
of Wildcats.
a lot of white shirts there.
Our first East Texas Physical Therapy replay of the second half.
Does look like we are going to get a punt. I would say fake alert is in effect.
Yeah, I had the same thought. I like to think if you were going for it on
You
fourth,
just go
you might
for
would
it.
just go
I,
for it.
I
but
am a big believer in that. I agree, Tyler.
I do like the idea, especially, your run game, you haven't gotten anything going, but Grayson Hardy almost gets a hand on that one. Now Gio on the return. And now he's coming back this way. Gio up to the 50, still going. A nice return for Gio Ibarra.
Yeah, and Tyler, the fans are all kind of wanting a crackback block situation, but I think everybody did it perfectly there. I think everyone got in the way just enough. You're going to see it from Bolden right here. He could have crushed him, but he didn't.
No, it was way
and that's perfect.
This one was way earlier. It was a Comorian.
I know, and I'm saying
gotcha,
I don't
gotcha.
think he did.
Gotcha.
I think he got just enough, got in the way a little bit, knocked him off course. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah. I don't see nothing wrong. Starting this drive at the 33.
Man, Vincent's a big guy. He is a man amongst boys out there. I mean, how do you feel with that trotting onto the field? I mean, you're telling me that's
good job, producer Corey.
That's who's blocking me tonight, guys? Are you kidding me?
Pass out to Quinn Harris, starting the second half, much like the first half. And he is in the Bell Concrete red zone already.
Yeah, that's just too easy. Great job by Deacon Carpenter there, blocking out front for the big man.
The fourth trip to the Bell Concrete red zone. Wildcats 3 for 3 so far tonight.
We just do it a lot of different ways, Tyler. I mean, we've seen some deep passes tonight. Obviously, the big catches from Jackson Virgil, but I mean, we're completing 4-yard passes that are going for 20. Easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he got touched until the 15-yard mark.
Wildcats are 9 for 10 in the red zone this season. Will it be 10 for 11? Not yet. Incomplete.
Trying to go for the third touchdown of the night, but great coverage there by the Panther defender.
Producer Corey, I hope you're ready to chunk that hat. We're on hat trick alert.
Ah, yeah.
I didn't wear mine for that reason.
I'll be honest. If I'm at a Dallas Stars game and there's a hat trick, I'm
got to.
not throwing my hat.
Oh no, you got to.
I'm a big hat guy. I'm not.
I am too. Yeah.
I would just be sick to lose a hat.
Don't
Is it
wear,
worth $40?
It's like going to the casino. They say whatever you take, be prepared to lose it. Whatever hat you wear to a Stars game, be prepared to lose the hat.
If you say so.
Deuce Timmons. Finally going to be brought down.
And great job getting in the backfield quickly. A lot of Finally got him down.
The chain situation over here is throwing me on.
I think it's 3rd and goal,
okay.
Tyler.
Yeah,
I think he probably lost 2 there. So 3rd and 11, I guess we'll never
Got
know.
him. We'll never know.
Deacon Carpenter,
the
first
career
varsity
touchdown catch
touchdown.
for Deacon Carpenter.
It's a night of firsts.
It's sophomore night.
And Tyler, a team that is very senior heavy. You've got 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Junior to sophomore, junior to sophomore, junior to sophomore.
Love to see
That's promising.
For the number 8 team in the state. I love
Good
to
snap,
see it.
good hold. Good kick. Sulphur Springs, 42. Bullard, 0.
Getting the treatment you need and the care you deserve has never been easier. At East Texas Physical Therapy, it all starts with a simple phone call. We'll help you schedule your appointment, verify your insurance, and walk you through every step. From the moment you check in to the time our team takes you back for treatment, you'll feel supported, heard, and on the path to healing. And hey, don't forget to grab some popcorn on the way out. East Texas Physical Therapy, your recovery starts here.
.909 left here in the 3rd quarter after the Deacon Carpenter touchdown that makes it 42-0. Real quick, I want to say that Sulphur Springs is where Brian White and Daniel Roper call home, a place where they've raised families, planted their roots, and proudly serve for all your legal needs. At Roper and White, they're Wildcats past, present, and future. They're more than just legal experts. They're partners in your journey to justice and success. With a dedicated team, they offer personalized legal strategies tailored to fit your needs. From everyone over at Roper and White, go Wildcats. And Dylan Jester, shout out to Dylan Jester, by the way, but he's letting us know in the comments about the Rangers getting a big win.
Ran into Dylan today. Always good to see my good friend Dylan.
Since you don't let me share my fun stats and notes and stuff throughout the week, I usually bother him.
You got to throw it at somebody.
That one fielded at about the 8. It's a nice return. Up to about the 28. .903 left here in the 3rd. I want to give a big shout out. We've already given you a couple of in-game recaps, and those are brought to you by DNB Loans. At DNB Loans, they simplified the loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. But that's not all. Their showroom also features top-quality furniture and appliances with fantastic options and free local delivery. Trust DNB Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials.
Tyler, to bring up some other big college football games tomorrow, you've got Texas A&M travels to South Bend to Notre Dame. That's a fun one.
That is. I'm very curious to see how that goes. I don't know that either of those teams have really.
Yeah, I thought Notre Dame looked pretty good against Miami. We don't know who A&M is yet. They hadn't really played anybody, but I think that they're walking into a really tough atmosphere. A night game at Notre Dame. I'm going to take the Irish in that one, but I do think it's going to be a fun one. I'm excited to watch.
On that one dead.
Looks like we're going to get a false start.
I'm sure a lot of the A&M fans who watch this broadcast, the man who pays our checks and makes all this possible included, just don't love hearing us talk about the Aggies. But I can't recall a time where Ryan Humphreys ever had like glowing reviews, you know?
Yeah, hey man, I'm gonna tell it like it is always. That's how I'm feeling. My wife, an A&M graduate, I'll tell her like it is too. I think Irish win tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I mean, if you're willing to tell your wife.
Producer
that,
Corey's laughing at me.
Yeah. All right, starting the drive, 1st and 15 now. Play action. Alex King.
My goodness.
And Blaine Allen.
That is daunting.
Blaine Allen is having a season.
Alex King just gets on that pursuit, and it's just like, oh, buddy, here comes a missile. I really love the defensive call of, hey, just go get the quarterback.
Ooh,
go get him. What do you do right there?
Run that back one more time, producer Corey.
What do you do?
Obviously, you don't have the telestrator, but watch. Okay, he's actually in the center of your screen here.
He's going to kind of run a twist. Yeah, he's going to go around the outside.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the quarter, you just have no way of even feeling that. He's in the middle. You're not even thinking about what's coming around from a guy that's playing middle linebacker.
Alex King went around the outside. round the outside.
Round the outside.
And Grayson Hardy with a big tackle for loss there. And now it's 3rd and a country mile.
I just don't have a lot of answers. I don't know what you do. Just overmatched right now, Tyler. How about the hottest team in college football, South Florida?
Yeah, USF.
Traveling to South Florida in Miami. A big ranked contest this week.
Big one on the CW.
On the CW.
On the CW. The CW had an incredible game last week, though.
Yes.
SMU Baylor?
Yes.
That one went
South
double
Florida.
overtime.
I mean, you can make a case that if South Florida wins this game, they should be the #1 team in the country. Ranked Boise, ranked Florida, ranked Miami.
Screen pass there on 3rd and long.
Obviously, I'm joking, but seriously, what a resume.
Dude, if you're the CW, I know you're bummed out that you had to stop showing Riverdale reruns, on Saturdays, but who would have known they were going to get 2 incredible games to open the season?
We're going to be honest. We did not mean for this to happen. If I'm the CW, we were just hoping for, a little bit of ball.
We're just hoping someone would watch football.
Not 2 ranked football games.
So 4th and 18 now.
That was a good one.
Loved that one.
Little Riverdale action. That is not a great punt.
Now Wildcats will have a great field position here. Before they return to action, though, I want to ask, are you having problems finding comfort in your own space? If so, let A&S Air Conditioning find a perfect solution for your heating and cooling needs. They've been providing affordable heating and AC repair in Hopkins, Franklin, and surrounding counties for over 35 years. They specialize in the repair and maintenance of all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment in both residential and commercial settings. Now's the perfect time to give them a call at 903-885-8072 and let them turn your hot, humid space into a cool and comfortable environment. Wildcats will start this one at the 35.
I kind of have a feeling this could be the last drive that we see of a good chunk of the starters.
Could see that as well.
This is probably one where if we wanted to score 60, we could easily. And I'm not saying we won't.
I'm about to say you might still.
Yeah. And just at some point, I think you probably will call off the dogs to an extent.
There's another Jackson Virgil catch, by the way. They'll make it 2nd and 3 or 2nd and 4.
Tyler, do you think our viewers out there, do you think they more college fan base or NFL fan base? Which one do you think is heavier?
I would think college, but I don't have any proof of that.
I don't either, and I asked just because, obviously I'm a big fan of both, but I'd like to consider myself an NFL guy if I had to choose. That might be a surprise, but that's the truth.
I did not know that.
Big jailbreak screen. I think that might be Jamorian's first catch tonight.
Yeah, I think it is. And once again in the Bell Concrete red zone.
And you're going to have that. You brought up a good point. I think it was maybe week 1. You're going to have weeks where guys have huge spike weeks in the box score, and then maybe other weeks they don't, and it's not anything they're doing wrong. It's just that we have so many ways to do it. A guy gets hot, you're going his direction early and often, and so I think that's going to be a common thing throughout the season.
Yeah, on your bigger jobs, you're going to have that. Quinn Harris again. Up inside the 10.
That's probably the 8th catch.
It's a 7th or 8th. Oh, yeah, because he already had one. It's probably 8.
It's probably 8 or 9.
Yeah.
That'll play.
It's 6, 7. I don't know.
You're a college guy over NFL, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now I will say the addition to the 12-team playoff has really expanded my love and excitement for college football.
I'm still shocked by this. If someone would have made me guess, I'd have said college for sure, as far as Humphreys goes. Dobbs and Martin trying to make something happen. He gets the first down. Should be 1st and goal now.
I tell you what Dobson Martin does is he makes a 6 to 8 yard run look really exciting. Very Marion Barber-esque.
And does.
I mean, this is a 6-yard run, and, I mean, it's a lot of fun.
What a comp.
He ran 17 yards right there for 6, and I love it. Just a hard-nosed, just a killer.
As
and that's
Coach
not my
Faircloth
quote.
told us,
That's a Coach Faircloth quote. Killer.
Dude, the praise of getting a Marion Barber comp, that makes me happy.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. One of my favorite
I would say
one of my favorite Cowboys ever.
I would say
yeah.
In the young Ryan Cowboy fandom, that was one of my favorites.
Absolutely. Just short. So we'll see who gets it this time.
I'd love to see Dobson get one here.
Yeah, only one so far this season. He had 3 or 4 in the scrimmages alone.
Everybody's
every
asking
player on
for
that
it.
team.
Coach. That's what they're thinking.
I would imagine he could.
I'm not tackling Vincent.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not doing it.
It's 42-0. I'm not getting in the way of that. Dobson Martin will get it.
There you go.
That's the second touchdown of his young career.
Tyler, as you said, he was going to surpass the 12-carry mark, the 99-yard mark, and double his touchdowns. I know that he's done 2 of those. I don't know that we quite have 99, but we've got a lot of carries, and there's his second touchdown on the season.
Yeah, and there's still time for him to do it again. I don't know,
If he wants to.
Yeah.
If they want him to.
I don't imagine he wants to.
He wants to. That's a good point. Good snap, good hold. Good kick. Sulphur Springs, 49. Bullard, 0.
Life happens, and sometimes you just need a little extra help. At D&B Loans in Sulphur Springs, we offer personal loans from $100 to $3,400 with monthly payment plans and fast approvals. Need help with taxes? Our experienced team will make sure you file with confidence. D&B Loans, serving East Texas since 1991. Stop by or give us a call today, 220 Gilmer Street. Call 903-885-7396.
In East Texas, we take care of our own, and at Amethyst, that's exactly what we do. We're not just nurses and therapists, we're neighbors, friends, and part of your story. Because home health should feel like home, and nobody knows home like your hometown team.
.441 left in the third. Wildcats leading 49-0. We both had predictions of 56-7, so we're in the ballpark. Bullard, if they're going to get their 7, it's going to be tough doing it here, starting this drive at about the 15. Before we return to action, I want to tell you to go see our friends at Corner Grub House in their iconic spot on the square. It's the perfect place to spend a Friday night where you can experience their freshly made comfort dishes and Southern hospitality, all while watching the Sulphur Springs Wildcats on their big screen. And while you're there, be sure to try one of their delicious steaks, which are USDA Black Angus beef.
This might be a biased opinion, but I think that's the best commercial that we run on the Chad's Media broadcast. I think Corner Grub's got it down.
We had fun filming that.
Not that I'm in it or anything.
Corey said a bit biased.
No.
So the 8th defensive drive for the Wildcats here tonight. Driving back to pass.
A
on
little
first
stop
down.
and go. He's got him.
And that one is caught right past the 50. And Ryan, I've had some pretty bad moments of jinx, but to say, well, they're not going to get their 7 points here, and then one play later be at the 50-yard line that's on me, gang. I apologize.
Well, I think we've shown that we can bend and not break tonight. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Great route there. Really sold the stop. If I don't have the replay, but if I'm guessing, I'm sure our DB's eyes were in the backfield, and he's trying to jump the stop, and that's how you draw it up.
Did you see Willy Wonka's at the game here tonight? That's fun.
No, I didn't. We do have some interesting costumes in the student section.
1st and 10 from the 50. And this run defense is incredible.
After a long completion like that, and again, it's the only thing we've done tonight. It's the only thing we saw on film last week. It's the only thing we saw on film the week before. I just don't know why you follow that up with a run that you know at best is getting 1.
Yeah.
I just don't like that.
I unfortunately agree with you.
Excuse me, lost 1. So
yeah.
I just, if you throw an incomplete pass, it's the same as a run. And that's not normally the case, but against the Sulphur Springs defense right now, that is the case.
2nd and 11 from the 49. This quarter is already flying by.
Flying, yes.
3:45 left. Blaine Allen putting pressure on the quarterback, but a great scramble.
I do want to commend him. I think he's done a good job tonight with what he's got and who he's up against. Again, I don't think it's anything Bullard is necessarily doing wrong. I think they're just overmatched against Sulphur Springs at the moment.
Yeah, he's been
he must have stepped out or something. I thought he got way more than that.
I thought he did as well. Of course, that's being on the far sideline. That's a little bit tougher for us to see. But
I always think when you say that, I always think about how far away it feels like we are at Greenville.
Oh, I know.
It's like that is a different field.
Oh, dude, we might as well be on the field compared to that.
I remember the playoff game last year against Carter. It was like, Tyler, I can't really see it, man.
Big completion there, Ryan. Got the first down all the way up to the 20. Nice throw on the run there. And that's the 2nd or 3rd time here tonight on 3rd down that they've been good.
I think this is a pride red zone visit for the Wildcat defense. Again, this one's over, 49 points all the way through the 3rd quarter. You're trying to pitch a shutout, and I think that's something that Sulphur Springs week to week is got in the back of their minds. Hey, we don't want to just win the game. We want to dominate the game.
I agree.
Which they've done, and even if they give up 7, they will do. But
half. Producer Corey's reminding us to do what needs to be done.
There you go, Corey. Hey, I tell you what, I like bringing up the humps keys of victory as they're happening. That's good stuff. Best producer in the state right there.
And is.
The captain of the ship.
And is. 2nd and 5 now from the 14. Their student section's fun. I can't tell. We've got something with like dice down here. I can't tell what this is, but
They broke out I believe that we will win chant.
Oh, did they? And I believe that we will win.
We do have an interest. I see the dice thing you're talking about. It looks like depending on where it lands is what they might throw out.
Ooh, right. Touchdown, Bullard.
And I can't remember if that's the same guy that made the contested catch earlier. But that is another great catch by the Bullard Panthers.
Every week we've seen
some great contested catches this year.
Well, despite all the things I said about how tough it would be to score from the 15. Ooh, the PAT is blocked, Ryan.
You know what? You said, I don't think they'll go down and get 7. Be tough to go get 7.
And was.
They got 6.
They got 6.
So I think you're safe.
In every successful build, it starts with one thing, a strong foundation. For almost 80 years, Bell Concrete Incorporated has delivered precision, reliability, and craftsmanship across Sulphur Springs and Northeast Texas. Residential, commercial, agricultural. We pour it all with pride. On time, on budget, built to last.
Want your friends to think that you've discovered a secret filter? Confidence looks good on you.
So with 2:07 left to go here in the third quarter, Wildcats now leading 49-6. Quinn Harris fielding that one.
Tyler, I'll be a little disappointed if this one ends 56-6, since you and I both guessed 56-7.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of our predictions are always usually similar to each other, and I feel like we've had some good ones, but that would obviously be the closest.
On the nose and quickly in the ballpark is that's about as good as we can do. Tyler, it does look like we've got a little bit of a new look offense in there.
Yep, seeing Mason Cooper take over with Keyshawn John. Gets it out to Brody Dodd. And a nice play on first down. He's got enough for a first.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we saw it in the scrimmages. I mean, Mason Cooper was one of the guys that I was really impressed with in the past game. I think he had 2 touchdowns in the scrimmages. Just because we're putting in, the twos, I think we're going to go out there and try to score some points.
And the man he threw it to there, Brody Dodd, he looked really good all camp. He looked good in the scrimmages. Really, I mean, I would say the same thing about the entire group that's out there right now.
Yeah, so who is it? We've got Brody Dodd, we've got Ben Lovelady, and we've got Deacon. Okay.
There.
Keyshawn John. We see Matthew Jeter again at that H-back position.
Yeah, and he one of the few players that has seen time on both sides of the ball this year. We've seen him. He has multiple tackles already this season, so we've seen him on defense.
Trying to see the offensive lineman. Dejon Berry, Josh Cortez. Keegan Edwards.
.52 seconds left here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10.
Gavin, Solorzano.
Incomplete there, so to bring up third. Wildcats, if my notes are correct, I may have missed one or added one here or there, but I've got them as a 5 for 5 on their third down attempts here tonight. Also a perfect 4 for 4 while in the red zone. Corey, bring up, what was the third down percentage coming into tonight? Wildcats were converting 75% of their third downs with an average of 7.2 yards to go.
How much better is our score bug than a lot of score bugs out there?
Yeah, it's very good. I like it a lot. Producer Corey did a great job with that. Mason gets rid of that one.
That is unfortunately going to be grounding. Yes, he was out of the pocket, but that ball did not travel beyond the line of scrimmage.
And the flag button. Producer Corey, just the best in the state.
So that is going to be a loss of down. Spot foul.
Take it a step further. I've got you as the best in the nation, Bubba. Got you as number 1.
So we're going to get our first punt of the night.
Were we 100% on third down before that?
Yeah, I think we had to have been, because I don't think we've gone for it on 4th, and I know this is our first punt because it's the first. I was asking earlier.
We were 5 for 5.
Yeah, I was asking earlier who the backup punter was, and it does look like it is Eric Rodriguez.
You don't be listening to me, do you?
Now, I don't know what they called. We're not marking it off, and they certainly didn't have to decline that penalty. It was
Because
grounding, so
yeah.
it's lost it down. I don't think they marked it off either. That was a phenomenal punt.
Can I point something out? I don't usually respond to what a punt, by the way. The Wildcats have beat 2 5A teams this year, correct?
That is
Mesquite
correct.
Poteet and Greenville are 5A.
That is correct.
Yeah.
They play one next week as well.
Yeah. Replaying a punt, I love it.
Oh, is that what we're doing? I mean,
Yeah.
that's a phenomenal punt. I mean, that's a 30 or 40-yard punt with a 4-second hang time, that's what you're looking for. That's how you draw it up.
Show Eric some love.
Yeah. And we are watching it through the eye of the tiger for the cameras here at Chad's Media. 32 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 6. Rolling out.
I really wish I knew what happened on that grounding. I usually am pretty good at following, kind of being the referee whisperer, what we're talking about, but I don't have any explanation of why that one did not stand. I didn't feel like there was a receiver anywhere close to the area.
And that will do it for the third quarter. 1 quarter left to play here in Bullard, and the Wildcats lead 49-6.
Hey, I really like your puppy. Do you think he would like this?
Getting braces can feel a little overwhelming, but at Ochoa Coleman Orthodontics, we believe it doesn't have to be. From your very first visit, our goal is to make you feel at home. Because a great smile starts with a great experience, and we're proud to be the place where that journey feels easy.
Next Gen Nights happen every Wednesday at the Way at 6:15 p.m. for birth through 12th grade.
Community, I love seeing all the people come together, and I love hearing about people's weeks.
It's just calm singing with everybody, and I just like to do it.
Interacting with all the kids, like just meeting everyone is just great for me.
Really like going to worship with all my friends.
Coming and worship the Lord, that's the best thing about it.
We believe in life change on every level.
Ready for the fourth quarter real quick. We'll give you your D&B Loans in-game recap. The second half was a quick one. Wildcats started forcing a 3-and-out on defense, and then Deacon Carpenter went down and caught his first touchdown of the year, making it 42-0. Wildcats forced another 3-and-out, but then had to punt themselves, and Bullard went and scored, making it 49-6. And now here we are in the fourth quarter. And the quarterback's done a good job scrambling here tonight, Ron.
Couple of score updates for you. 9 minutes to play. Lake Dallas takes a 35-28 lead over Kaufman.
I'll say that one more time. I'm sorry.
35-28. Lake Dallas. 9 minutes to play over Kaufman.
Very good.
You've got Terrell is up 15-14 over Mount Pleasant going to the fourth. Brock has completely pulled away from Aubrey, 49-7.
Oh wow.
Sanger, 48. Community 20. That one's late in the third. Paris is up 26-24 in a battle versus Van Alstyne in the third quarter. And then, hey, proud of the Gunner Tigers hanging on. Salina 29, Gunner 19 late in the third.
Very good.
That's a quality.
Yeah. That one
I mean, even if you lose that close, that is a quality loss for Gunner.
And I believe that one was 22-12 the last time you had updated us from it.
Sounds
so
right.
29-10 or 29-19.
But yeah, you're talking about a small school powerhouse versus the best team in 4A that might be moving up to 5A come next realignment.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big time game. Tyler, I don't know what's going on here.
I don't either.
Have some chain discussion.
Well, what else is new? Okay.
So now it's going to be a first down.
Sure. Why not? Now we've got no.
Okay.
Yes.
They never had it
Yes.
right to begin with. I was going to say I didn't remember them getting a first down, but yeah, in fact, it is 3rd and 9.
Yes. The opposite. Yeah.
I was dazed and confused there. There's my pop culture reference for the night. Had to get one in.
Looking deep. Incomplete. I believe that was Riley Hughes who had a big hit on the quarterback as he was throwing it.
Nate Adams in coverage.
Yeah, no, he had a nice tackle on the previous drive as well. Wait, it was first down. Now they're saying second and 10.
Okay, there you go. We're both dazed and confused.
No, it's fifth down.
Yeah.
No, it's a 9, not a 7. Ryan will be back home next week. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row, actually. My favorite place to be,
Yeah.
the Prim. And we're about to get to that nice football weather. Get dark a little earlier.
Yeah, I thought we were already there. And
I get to put the 3/4 zip on.
Yep.
Maybe a little vest.
After how much I sweat getting ready for the game here this evening,
I know,
I'm
and
pretty
we're
pumped about that.
I do love our setup tonight. Sometimes being outside is not bad at all. We've kind of got our little nook up here, but it did get a little sticky tonight.
We were getting explanations in the chat. I was trying to keep up with those, but 3rd and 8, that one incomplete.
Talking about the intentional grounding?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't.
So now 4th and long, 10:50 left to go in this one. Well, Ryan, if we can go get a score here, we'll be about
We'll
as
be in the
close
money. Yep.
as you could ask.
Again, I hate that it's going to come down to a missed extra point. Blocked
What's
extra
funny,
point.
I'm trying to do math in my head. What's funny is the Wildcats were also, favored by 51. If they do go score, it would be 56-6. It's just like you're as close on all the things as possible.
Wow.
That was a much better punt. That one fielded right at the 50. So before we resume, again, 10:44 to go. I want to tell you that at Landers Creek, they're passionate about providing top quality apparel and gear for outdoor enthusiasts, hunters, fishermen, and self-reliant individuals. Their producers, or what? I'm sorry, their products, not producers. Their products are carefully selected to ensure durability, performance, and reliability, helping you thrive in every adventure. Visit them at 218 Main Street in Sulphur Springs or check them out online at shoplanderscreek.com. Our producer is the best in the state of Texas, and that's Corey Hankins. Yeah. That's just what I was thinking about you, buddy.
Tyler, how do you feel about the Cowboys this week? I'm pretty excited about after what I saw week 1.
Yes. So, who
play the Giants?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
okay.
I look at it 2 ways. I think we should kill them. I think we will kill them. I think we're going to look good. And if we don't, if God forbid the Cowboys lose, then it's not going to be a great year. But I think after what we saw against the Eagles, I think you should be pretty optimistic about the Cowboys this season.
A huge run from Keyshawn John. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think week 1 went much better than I expected
anyone in the country thought, including me.
And, I don't love saying it. I'm not the world's biggest. Historically, I haven't been the world's biggest Dak Prescott fan, but I thought he looked great in week 1.
He looked great. He looked great. I hope it continues. I expect that if you have CeeDee Lamb in your fantasy football lineup, you're going to win this week because I think he's going to come back with a vengeance.
He's
Did not have a good week.
Yeah.
Well, he had the worst 100-yard performance I've ever seen. I mean, he had a dominating game, but he had some big drops.
Yeah, I didn't realize to that point, I didn't realize he had 100 yards.
Oh, got a new score update from a game we hadn't talked about tonight. Probably the biggest game in the state of Texas this week. You've got the Longview Lobos versus the South Oak Cliff Bears. Golden Bears? Anyways, Longview is up 17-13 starting the 4th quarter in that one.
Okay.
There's a lot of guys in that one that'll be playing on Saturdays.
Yeah.
I can assure you. And probably maybe 1 or 2 guys playing on Sunday eventually.
Yeah, that's fair. It's going to be 2nd and short now. 8:46 still to go in this one.
South Oak Cliff knocked off Galena Park North Shore in week 1.
Wow.
Yeah,
South Oak Cliff
did.
has already beaten Galena Park North Shore this year.
I think you told us about that.
Boy,
last
that's a
week.
schedule. You've got North Shore and Longview in the first 3 weeks. Wow. Well, props to him for scheduling that.
Now Keyshawn John up inside the 10. Wildcats once again in the Bell Concrete red zone. 4 for 4 in the red zone tonight. Looking to make it 5 for 5 now. Keyshawn John already with 1 touchdown tonight. He'd be looking for his second. Just like the band. I was trying to set up a.
It was almost perfect. It was almost perfect.
But I wanted to make an Earth, Wind, and
The
Fire
Sulphur Springs
reference.
band. The Sulphur Springs band thinks we scored. Unfortunately, I think he is going to be marked short.
Let's Groove by Earth, Wind, and Fire is what they were playing, and I was going to work in a Let's Groove. But.
I'm being told South Oak Cliff played Duncanville in week 2. So North Shore, Duncanville, and then Longview. That's an SEC schedule. And Mason Cooper,
said,
first varsity
Groove
touchdown.
Yeah.
So that's your first varsity touchdowns of careers tonight. That's a lot of fun.
In a 50-point.
That's a lot of fun.
Whoa. Oh, sorry, Bubba.
Kind of look like the Belldozer right there.
Yeah. What a reference. The Belldozer in the concrete, in the Bell Concrete red zone.
That was
There's
an
just
accident.
a lot going on.
Good snap, good hold. Good kick. Sulphur Springs 56, Bullard 6.
Nights happen every Wednesday at the Way at 6:15 p.m. for birth through 12th grade.
Community. I love seeing all the people come together, and I love hearing about people's weeks.
It's just calm singing with everybody, and I just like to do it.
Interacting with all the kids, like just meeting everyone is just great for me.
Really like going to worship with all my friends.
Coming to worship the Lord, that's the best thing about it.
We believe in life change on every level.
This is Katie. Katie has closed over $50 million in sales across 200-plus transactions, from $8,000 lots to $1 million homes. These are Katie's buyers. This is the home Katie is selling. Katie is committed to serving every client with care, expertise, and results. Katie is your hometown realtor.
$7:47 left in this one, and the Wildcats leading 56-6. Ryan, that was, again, I mean, there's still 7:47 left, but feeling pretty good about our 56-7 predictions here tonight.
Oh, I mean, almost. I mean, it took a blocked kick to beat Ryan and Tyler tonight. We were on it. We had the crystal ball working.
We did. I mean, you're
playoff Ryan and Tyler got after it.
We're back. By the way, I want to applaud the Bullard band. We've heard Word Up by Cameo. We've heard Let's Groove by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Whoever, well, obviously the person in charge, but whoever picks their songs, I love them. They're my favorite.
Big fan.
Big fans. Very good.
7 minutes left in the fourth. Mount Pleasant still down 1 to Terrell, 15-14.
Okay.
That's going to come down right to the wire.
If you don't mind, before we get out of here, another update on Lake Dallas as well would be dope. Starting from the 25 with 7:40 left to go.
With 1 minute to play.
Oh, wow.
Kaufman 35, Lake Dallas 35.
Oh.
So we got a fun one.
That one might be going to overtime. And if it is.
We will, Corey Hankins will have the quarterback club from Lake Dallas fired up.
Yeah, he will.
I'll tell you what, #1 fan in the state of Texas
100%.
is sitting right next to me.
He's not only.
And that is Corey Hankins.
He's not
I think he's a donator, actually.
Dude, he's not
I
only
think he's
the
a booster. He's a Lake Dallas booster.
The #1 producer in the state of Texas, but the #1 fan of the Dallas or the Lake Dallas quarterback club.
No self-proclamation on that. It's fact. Corey Hankins is the #1 fan.
If you told me he has watched more Lake Dallas quarterback club than you have watched Chad's media,
I go back.
Like, I don't think it's close.
That might be true.
Yeah.
I'm not a go back and watch guy.
Big run there on second down, getting the first.
It's like a different quarterback in for Bullard.
If you were watching, it's because it was like a softball game or something, that you weren't at. I'll look over there. He's watching it on his phone.
Oh, and I'm just sitting here thinking, we will get to welcome them into Gerald Prim this year. Corey will have a fruit basket.
He will. He'll have something ready for him.
I just wanted you guys to feel at home.
They're going to be next door to us, so yeah.
I just wanted you guys to feel at home.
I was literally about to say that.
Just a welcoming gift.
He will?
Yeah. You guys need a Diet Coke? You guys good?
First and 10 from
just
the
checking.
37. I'll go get it for you.
Just checking.
Oh.
Hello.
Nate Adams. He's having the night.
Looks like the quarterback that Bullard has brought in is a definitely a run-first guy. He is running with some purpose on those first two plays. I mean, that's just straight QB sweep. And a bit of a car crash over on the sidelines. But I think we're going to get holding.
Yeah, it looks like it.
All for naught.
.604 left in this one.
And producer Corey brought, that is certainly holding. That's where I need the marker.
Yep.
We'll get it back at Gerald Prim.
Yep. I have it 2 weeks in a row.
2 week marker guarantee.
A 2 week marker guarantee. Quarterback keep it himself again in a gain of just a couple. So, Ryan, we are 5.5 minutes away from naming yet another Way Bible Church Player of the Game. I have a pretty good idea.
I have already turned in my vote to the panel.
And, we had the same prediction tonight. We might have the same vote tonight. I'm having a hard time thinking that we won't. But let us know in the chat who y'all's pick for Player of the Game would be.
Tyler, I got a fun nugget for you. The most NFL alumni, Texas high school football by high school. #1, Galveston Ball with 27.
Mike Evans. Yep.
And Tristan and Zion McCullum, two of my former teammates.
Way. I did not know that.
#2, South Oak Cliff with 25, and tied for second with 25, Longview.
Okay.
So Longview versus South Oak Cliff tonight. I was definitely not just completely out of the off the mark by saying that we might be having some NFL guys in that game tonight.
So fun fact to that. Not that fun, but when I was, right after high school, I went to Galveston College to play baseball, and every day we would have to run. Like we would have weights or running every morning at like 5:30, and it was at Galveston Ball High School.
There you go.
Where we would run.
Very cool.
Just me and Mike Evans,
You and
really
Mike Evans
out there putting in work.
Yeah, exactly.
And a huge run, Ryan.
This kid runs well. Runs real well. You wonder why you didn't maybe throw him in the mix a little earlier. And I know we have a different defense out there. I totally get that. But as far as speed goes, he's the fastest guy we've seen on Bullard's side tonight.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't know. trying to work a ludicrous rollout reference, but I don't want to force it. So I'll just tell you what I was going to do. 1st and 10 from the 40. Just 3:35 left in this one.
I have a massive score update for you.
Okay.
We're not going to overtime, unfortunately, producer
did Lake
Corey.
Dallas get the win,
but
or did Kaufman?
I will guarantee that I go and find this tonight to hear the madness that ensued.
Wow.
On the last-second field goal that Lake Dallas just kicked to beat Kaufman.
Oh, yeah, we've got to go.
38-35. I know that the quarterback club for the Lake Dallas faithful is going crazy tonight.
Hey, they've got a good kicker.
You would know.
Do you remember from last year?
I don't.
You would know. By the way, Kaufman was a 3-point favorite in that one. Lake Dallas was a 3-point underdog, and they ended up winning by 3 points.
You made this point earlier. They immediately shift into who I would slot as the 4th best team in this district because I thought Kaufman was fine. I don't know that was the intended receiver there.
I don't either.
I think he overthrew the out route right into the hands of the outside receiver, but first down nonetheless. I'm almost certain that's what happened.
You said you wouldn't know.
Oh, about the kicking? Yeah, I am. I'm not quite into the future enough on Lake Dallas to know their kicking status. Corey's scouting.
And by scouting, he means purely entertainment, just watching his favorite thing.
That's classic.
He watches them like I watch LSU, like just out of pure love.
Preston Nottingham on the tackle.
He's had a couple tackles here in the last drive or two. He's been very active.
Terrell takes a 21-14 lead over Mount Pleasant with 5 minutes to play. I think that would be a really good team that's 0-3.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. I think that is a way better than 0-3
yes.
team is what I meant to say.
Agreed.
I don't know
Agreed.
that Mount Pleasant is going to be a really good team. I know that they're going to be better than sitting 0-3 coming into playing against Sulphur Springs. I know that.
Just 1 minute and 18 seconds left to go. Again, don't go anywhere as soon as the as soon as the final play happens, and we're going to go to commercial to hear from the Way Bible Church, but we have to name our Way Bible Church player of the game. What? Like ludicrous, he rolls out. Incomplete.
I cannot believe that we both pregame put into the stars that this game was going to be 56-7.
Well, we're true to this, not new to this.
And a blocked extra point is the only thing in our way.
I'm calling it a win. I think I'm proud of the work we put in.
I would say we were 99.9% accurate. Nailed the players of the game, nailed the score. I mean, pretty spot on.
Fourth down. Towards the end zone. Matthew Jeter with the interception.
That'll get Dad excited.
Play. Yeah.
Coach Jeter.
As it should.
And I love the ball knowledge there to just go ahead and take the knee.
Uh-huh.
Get the pick in the end zone. Fall down, young man. Well played. So Tyler, I'm guessing we're going to get the best play in football, best formation in football, and that is victory
I think
formation.
Going to get a couple of them with 43 seconds left. Going to have to maybe do it.
Just one if you hold it for 3
Yeah.
seconds, and I'm guessing that's what he'll do. He didn't. I think we'll probably just run it, but
I think he's going to be fine, yeah. So, again, don't go anywhere. We're going to hear from the Way Bible Church in just 1 second. And then Ryan and I will have to name tonight's Way Bible Church player of the game after the Wildcats win 56-6.
the Way Bible Church, we're all about you experiencing life change. Come and find a place to call home with us right here at TWBC, where we want to be your home team. Come join us for any of our Sunday morning services at 9 o'clock and 10:45 every week, or if you need a small group to belong to, we have that place for you as well. We have a place for every age and every stage of life just for you at the Way Bible Church. Let's have a great and amazing season. Let's go Wildcats.
And by a final score of 56-6, Sulphur Springs advances to 3-0. It is the first time since the 2008 and 2009 seasons that the Wildcats opened back-to-back years with a 3-0 record. It's time to name our Way Bible Church Player of the Game. The Way Bible Church wants to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m. and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. for Next Gen Nights, which are for anyone from birth all the way through 12th grade. The Way also offers young adults on the second and fourth Tuesdays of each month, and they present the Player of the Game to you here tonight. Ryan, who you got? I think it's an obvious one, but
yeah, I said it in the pregame. He scores a touchdown early. He follows that up with the play of the year thus far. Sophomore Jackson Virgil, 99 yards on touchdowns alone.
Yep.
That'll do. That'll be enough for Way Bible Church Player of the Game.
Yeah,
that's definitely a big one.
2 touchdowns and over 100 yards on the night. That's an incredible outing from a sophomore. I mean, that might be the best performance we've seen. I mean, Deuce has had some good ones, but that's one of the better performances we've seen anybody have so far.
No question, and I think going forward, I mean, that's got to make you feel really good for a Wildcat offense that, through the first 2 weeks, your best receiver was Jamorian. Tonight you had Jackson Virgil with 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. You had Quinn Harris with close to 10 catches. I mean, you can do it a lot of different ways, and so definitely got to feel good about tonight.
Yeah. Ryan, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
No, just about perfect night, I would say. Did what needed to be done. Got a big one at home next week. Final non-district game.
Yeah.
Interstate rival. I expect Mount Pleasant to be the best test we've seen. And no, I'm excited.
Oh, and next week is senior night, so we'll have to stay updated. Follow us on Facebook and cut the notifications on. I'm not sure what the start time will be. Our broadcast might be on a little bit of a different start time because it's senior night, but just follow along, put your notifications on to stay tuned. But yeah, final score 56-6. Wildcats with the big one. They advanced to 3-0. On behalf of everyone here at Chad's Media and Front Porch News, the best producer in the state of Texas, Corey Hankins, my favorite place to spend Friday nights with Ryan Humphreys. I'm Tyler Lennon. We'll see you next Friday night for senior night.